people.
Uh, all right. I love that the first sound that the recording hears is a vacuum cleaner. Thank you, Caden.
I'm getting ready.
All right, so let's go ahead and do a roll call. Ambrose Jorgensen III,
Yeah.
Balazar,
Here.
Bug Bungus,
Here as always.
Drogos. Thank you, and Mr. Hernandez.
The Hernandez.
All right. Let me set the stage for you. Just a little recap of what happened last time. So, as you traveled to the inn, you spent the night, and then directly at that night, there was a fight that ensued between you and a group of skeletons. You were able to dispatch them quite easily, and after going outside, you realized that the source was a bright light in the sky going to the moon, and you could tell from that it was Sehanine. And after taking Seward Shattuck along with you for the night, you were ambushed in the woods, to which you all dispatched of your revenants pretty easily, except for Mr. Holdra, who had a very, very hard time combating him and was eventually slain by his revenant Retorb. And that night, you all cremated him and put his ashes into a flask, and you all slept very uneasy. You were all very tired from your traveling and everything going on, and this new grief that's coming over you all is very devastating. It was really, really late in the night when you finally got to sleep. And after 2 to 3 hours in, you all awake, but it isn't by any malicious forces. You just feel light little tappings on your face. And as you all wake up and look around, it is raining. And that's where we will start.
Ow! I can't believe it's raining! You think the day couldn't get any worse, huh?
Having to stereotype somebody down.
What?
Okay.
Anyways, guys, you should probably get up and get packing. You know,
Oh, yeah, I'm getting up.
long road ahead, a lot of vengeance to do, all that. And Bug is going to pack his things and put everything in his bag.
All right. I will say that Balazar, you raged twice the night previous, correct?
Yes. Although because I got one long rest,
You have one
I-
level of exhaustion.
I am moving at 15 feet.
Yes. Okay. And you all are feeling a fatigue over you due to, your injuries and everything that's been going on. So you will be moving at a slower pace towards your destination. Is there anything anyone else wishes to do at camp?
Ambrose will take Brock's sleeping bag.
All right. You can do so easily enough. Mo, do you want to do anything?
Are you hinting at something, or just genuinely asking?
I'm just asking.
Well, then out of character, real quick. Earlier, someone said that they are surprised no one got Brock's money. I don't want to disrespect him. Would it be bad to look around for his money?
Yes.
Okay,
You
so then
can look for his money. I'm sure
I
someone
wanted to
has it
bury
on
his
them.
money with him.
Yeah,
With
then
his
I'm
ashes.
gonna go with want. We bury.
Yeah.
He dies and gets buried with his money, so it can go to the offshore bank account in the sky.
Right, so I'll look for his money then, so that he can.
We took off all his stuff before we burned him.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's in a pile near the fire.
Okay, and then there's nothing I want to do.
Alright, Drogos, is there anything you wish to do?
No, Drogos is like all like he's like fully set up because he like sent the night awake, so he's just like waiting for everyone else to be ready.
Okay. Can you do a constitution check for me since you did stay up the entire night? I'm gonna give you 1 level of exhaustion for staying up the night.
All right,
If you wouldn't mind keeping track of that.
that
Which just
halves
gives-
speed, right?
No,
Or-
that gives you a disadvantage on ability
No,
checks.
first level exhaustion does all it does is have your movement speed.
Are you sure? I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty
it-
sure that's second
I-
advantage.
To memorize this
Second.
rule.
I'm gonna look
At-
it up just to
At
double
first
check.
level, first level exhaustion is a simple movement handicap.
Nope, disadvantage on ability checks.
That can't be right.
I'm looking at it right now. Level
Really
2
is.
exhaustion speed halved.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have the first and second level reversed.
So
I think that
those
was our
who
lock.
have- So those who have first level exhaustion, you just have disadvantage on your ability checks. So that is not too major. Yeah, thank you for posting that, Ryan.
No problem. I love 6.
Death. But yeah, if you guys are all set and ready to go, you can start heading in a direction. It's now daytime, and as you look, you can not see like the light in the sky. It's
So we're like
simply
in the
gone.
we're like well, are we well into the forest at this point?
Yes, you're in the clearing that you were last night.
Can we easily enough figure out like because Sue had pointed us in the direction we're going? Can we like easily enough figure out what way to go, or would you like us to
Yes.
roll? Like, okay,
You can easily tell from what he was saying that you would just continue straight that direction and get to the mountain range.
all right. I think Bug's gonna make sure everyone's ready, and then I think it's off with us.
Right. I just want to make sure is everyone done what they need to do with the campsite?
So the pile of all of his stuff. Did Mo take his money? Mo, did you want to take that? I don't remember if he clarified whether he was or not.
I think we established it was all burned and buried. So
No, because we took all of his stuff off. It's all in a pile. Like his armor and stuff is still there. Like no one took his armor, no one took his money, and I think some of his small. No one took his like needle in a box. There's a couple things no one took.
If anyone wants to claim those. they can.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Mo, would you like to take the money to
I was gonna say,
bring
I
for
was
the
thinking
burial?
needle in the box. That kind of sounds interesting.
All right. And did you want to take the money as well, Mo?
Sure. I guess I will.
Okay. How much money did Mr. Holdra have on him? Let me take a look at his sheet.
Plenty.
He had
He
coin?
had
671 gold.
Damn, you kind of balling.
Oh, Bug would like to do one more thing if possible.
What you want to do?
Seeing Brock's armor lying there in the morning, Bug kind of sees it as like disrespectful to leave it there,
Mhm.
so he's gonna put it in his bag next to his pick.
Alright.
Brock's pick that he also has.
You can do so easily
Uh,
enough.
Some other things I had, if anyone wants them. Let's.
Yeah, I'm good.
I have
No, I know exactly what you're gonna say. No,
I
no
have-
one wants it.
I have bone hurting juice. I have the bag of pearls from the Kuatoa cave.
I will take the bone hurting juice and the bag of pearls.
All right, I have the box with a needle. I have
Which
a
is
sack
what,
of,
Mo's
of
taking.
15 clubs.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
John Rambo's
John Rambo's clubs.
I have Genghis Mangus business card.
Oh, you
I
were
have
bad.
the Book of Artundus, which I don't think anyone has taken. And then one of the small healing potions, one of the big healing potions, potion of the upper hand, and all the stuff I used to make Marv.
Hey,
How much-
Ambrose,
Yes.
Yeah, with Brock's stuff lying here, I'm sure he wouldn't want too much of it. Him being a wheeler dealer and all, he wouldn't want much of it left behind. Do you want any of these potions or anything?
As disrespectful as it seems, I do think it is what he wants.
I don't think it's disrespectful. Like, some of this stuff I think he would want us to have. Like, the bone hurting juice. And the business card. And the book. And the helmet. I think Brock entrusts us with all of this.
Okay. I am going to take his cloak. Does his cloak fit me, or is it like too small or something?
It was big on me, so it would
Yeah.
probably fit you.
It
Okay.
was Seward's cloak, so.
I'll take the cloak.
There's also a cider of the sea left.
Yeah, I'll hold on to his cider of the sea.
All right.
I will also grab. I don't need his blueberries or charcoal or grass brazier. Caden or Drogo's got the Darthag's trick.
Oh, Joe, when the potions of the upper hand.
Yeah, if you guys will just, like, you guys can settle who gets what right now. I'm just gonna, like, you guys
I'll,
can keep track of it and, you know.
Yeah, you can just like mark it on a
Should we
character sheet.
Should we color code it?
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
Picking up Brock's heavy chainmail, he's gonna realize that it's too heavy for him to carry, and he's gonna turn to Balthazar and go, "Hey, Balthazar, do you think you could take Brock's armor for me?"
Sure.
Yeah, you know, these arms weren't made to carry things. They were made to fight and kill.
You also have his helmet.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'll take his armor and helmet.
All right, make sure to check your carrying capacity when adding these together.
That's what yeah.
Let me go back to
What kind of armor did Brock wear?
Chainmail.
Chainmail.
It's 75 gold, 55 pounds.
I will take his 50 feet of hempen rope.
All right.
Yo, Brock's got food in here. Anyone need food?
Are you not going to take the rations, Bug?
I mean, I got one head left, so that's like one day. Man, you're probably right. I'll take the rations.
Good choice.
And Mo, if you want to go ahead and add Brock's coin amount as an item to your inventory, don't add it as actual like gold to your inventory.
Yeah, I have a thing right now. Brock stuff, which is needle in a box, and then how much was his coin amount?
We're marking it on. If you want me to, what color do you want me to like highlight the stuff for you as?
Blue.
How much rope did I use when tying up?
4.
I'd say about 6 to maybe 10 feet to wrap it around his legs, and then tie him to the tree.
So 6 to 10. Let's just call it 10.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Clubs monk weapons.
Yes, they are.
I will take his clubs then.
Also, it's not on here, but there is a voodoo doll.
What? Oh, Brock's voodoo doll.
Of himself.
Who's taking his voodoo doll of himself?
I'll take it.
Balasar's going to toss it at Drogos.
He's just gonna probably catch it and then just put it in his pocket.
Out
I
of,
want you to make a perception check for me, please, Drogos. As you put it in your pocket. You aren't quite sure at the moment because of everyone sorting through the stuff, but you feel like what you just put in your pocket is a little bit lighter.
Hmm.
Do you want to reach in there and try and pull anything out?
Sure.
All right, do a investigation check for me, please, with advantage.
Normal because I'm exhausted.
Yes.
Oh, Balazar, I marked all your stuff in yellow. I don't know if with you highlighted it in red. Do you want me to change it to red?
I think he might be colorblind, Brian. I don't see any yellow.
What do you mean you don't see any yellow?
You haven't highlighted anything in yellow.
But
The thing I'm highlighting currently.
Oh.
Drogos, as you pull your hand out of your pocket, you just have a handful of ash.
Huh.
From what you can tell, the voodoo doll has caught up with Brock, so to speak, and it's become a pile of ash, much like the ashes in your flask.
Oh, I think I'm colorblind. Sorry. Looking at the sheet, I can't see the yellow.
Joe's just gonna shrug and then keep the ash in his pocket for pocket sand.
Okay.
Pocket Brock.
Has anyone taken the big healing potion or the minor healing potion?
I thought you had taken all the potions,
I will then.
except for I think Drogos wanted one of them.
Or grab the potion of the upper hand.
You haven't highlighted it on the sheet.
Whoops.
Marking it purple.
Thanks.
Did anyone take a shield?
No one took a shield either.
I will take Brock's shield.
I highlighted it for you.
6
Who took the bone hurting juice?
5. I took the bone hurting juice.
And the pearls were.
Also, Balazar.
I love bank accounting for the first part of the session.
Then Ambrose took the clubs.
We can. I think this is probably good enough if we want to just we can work out any discrepancies later.
Yeah.
Alright. And so I assume the rest of you gather all your stuff from Brock and you keep on traveling north?
Yep. I'd say we start at kind of a softer pace, and like as we're kind of waking up.
Fair enough. You're a good ways into the forest now, and you keep on walking for what you guys seem as a very long time, although it's been like maybe an hour or two. You're all exhausted, and there's a silence about you, grieving the loss of your companion that you've been traveling with for a while. And you're all sort of downtrodden, walking for a while. And it's probably about 6 in the afternoon. You have slept for a while since you went to bed about around 2 to 3 in the morning. And although like the sky is dark and it's raining, you have a hard time telling about what time it is. And after a while, Balazar, as you're walking with your head down, you, out of the corner of your eye, you see a small little figure walking forward, and you pay it no attention as it walks right, like as you're going forward, it's coming from the side, and you bump into each other, but instead of bumping into each other like you thought was gonna happen, you go right through it, right through this person, and after a couple of more steps through you out the other side, it disappears. And you keep walking. You're very confused. Do you wish to tell anyone about that?
Please tell me I wasn't the only one who saw that.
They'll
Ambrose
see
is
it.
gonna drop his wheelbarrow and say, "See what?"
Little person that walked right through me.
What do they
Did
look
I
like?
see anyone?
I didn't get a good look at them. They just walked through me.
As you were saying that, Balazar, you hear and you turn around and look down, and there's this small little guy there looking up at you as he's put his face out from his book that he is reading, and he looks up at you, and you're now looking at each other.
Does the rest of the party see this, or just?
Yes. Everyone sees
Whoa!
this.
Dude, I found him.
Oh, he's about your height.
Can I see what he looks like?
Yeah, make a perception check for me, please.
Can I help him with that?
Hello.
That just gives me advantage, right?
Yep.
Even worse.
As you're looking at this creature in front of you, it seems oddly familiar because you have seen a few people who have looked like this. Standing in front of you, Balazar, is this small little gnome man with a large hat on, wearing purple clothing, and his beady glasses are looking up at you as he's took his face out of his book.
Can I help you somehow?
Oh, hi.
It speaks.
Yeah. Oh, I was just reading.
In the middle of the road.
Oh,
In
I
the
was
middle of the forest.
I was just
In a
walking.
thunderstorm.
Oh, I guess it is raining. Yeah.
Who are you?
Oh, I'm Otto Billy Bonk of Billy Bonk Forest.
You have a
that
forest
what we
named
are?
after you? That's pretty sick, mate.
Yeah,
Ah.
it was all ours.
Can I do an insight check or a history check to see if he's telling the truth, or if I know anything about Billy Bonk Forest,
Yeah, go
or
for it.
or who ours refers to?
Make a history check for me, please. As far as you
16.
can tell, it sounds like something you've heard of before as a forest being in the north. You're not quite sure where it is, but you've heard of it before.
Well, that's cool.
Yeah, sorry, I was just out here looking for my dad. We got separated.
How long you been looking?
I don't know. I've kind of lost track of time, but there was this big dragon, and he killed everyone in the village.
That's not good.
But when I
What color was the dragon?
it was really old looking, and it was like red.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I did find this crystal, and he pulls out his quarterstaff, you see, and on the end of it is a big kind of multicolored crystal. And and I found this letter, and it says that if you listen to the crystal, you'll find me. So that's what I've been doing. I've just been walking around trying to listen to the crystal. It really doesn't talk much, but
Strange.
Can I check to see if he's like starving or hungry or just like how does he look?
Yeah,
Michael?
do a sorry, I was muted listening to that.
Mhm.
If you wouldn't mind making a perception followed by a insight. From what you can tell, he doesn't seem to be acting like there's anything wrong, but from the way he's, his mannerisms, he seems to be a little out of it, but you can't quite tell if it's because he hasn't eaten or anything.
Buddy,
what?
do you have somewhere where we can talk, like a home? Like it's raining pretty bad, bud.
Oh, I'm pretty far away from Billy Bunk Forest, and well, there's not much left of it, so
That's it out.
yeah.
Do you know where you are currently?
Well, it's raining.
Rain
It's
is
more
not
Like
Patient.
a thing rather than a location.
That is something, though. He knows something. He does know it's raining. This
We've
guy.
already established that he isn't blind.
Well, yeah, but now we know for certain. Like he knows it's raining. That's something, right,
Well-
bud? Good job.
Well, not last night, but the night before, the crystal actually it actually spoke to me, and well, as it was speaking to me, I saw a big light, and I've just been trying to go towards that. I think the crystal said it had something to do with my dad.
May I?
I do an Arcana check on the crystal.
Yeah, go ahead and make an Arcana check for me, please.
While he is doing that, is it alright if I take that staff from you real quick?
Just be really careful. It's the only way I can really find my dad, I think.
Okay. Balasar would like to point the crystal at the direction he remembers the big beam of light originating from.
All right. As you pointed there, there's no effect. It just
Oh.
doesn't seem to do anything.
Poke would like to back away because he doesn't want to be shot with another beam.
As for Drogo's Arcana check, you can tell there's a little bit of like magical energy, but you can't really pinpoint if it's coming from the staff or not.
So you don't remember. So you don't remember how long you've been out here.
Oh, I've been out here for a while, I think. I mean, I think maybe I've been looking, 4? Yeah, 4 years.
Wait, what?
Wait, how long are you?
That's a lot of time. That's like more than 3.
What year is it? What
Uh,
year do you think it is?
Probably,
Well,
That sounds right to me.
It's not a year.
Yeah, it is.
In what language?
I don't know. Probably whatever this guy speaks. What do you speak?
Gnome!
Oh yeah, he is a gnome. How old are you?
It's been 4 years since the dragon, and the
Uh-huh.
dragon attacked on my, 10th birthday.
14? Wait, do you know really slowly?
Wait, I can give a test. If you look at me, friend, do you not like me by looking at me?
You look like a. What's that on your bag?
What? What are you looking at? And Bug's gonna like pull his bag out like, what?
Think, gnome. It actually left the forest. My idea left the forest.
What did it?
What?
Maybe?
Ah!
Oh,
The zipper.
oh, you mean this? Joe's gonna like zip down his hoodie.
Where'd you get that?
From a demi-plane. I'm sorry.
Balasar
you-
extended his hands.
Did you? Are you
I-
saying you invented the zipper?
Yeah, the Billy Bonk family invented the zipper. Well, actually, I mean, I did when I was, I think I was 3.
Smart 3-year-old, mate.
That's pretty all right for a gnome. I was still doing the test though, so I don't look. So because I'm a kobold, you're not mad at me, are you? You don't want to kill me, do you?
Oh, you're a kobold. Well, I know a lot of other people don't like you. For I don't really know why, but
He passes the test. We're fine.
Balasar is going to lean down to Bug. Did gnomes age really fast, or
No, really slow.
Joker's gonna like touch down to.
if he's only 14, shouldn't he be like a 6-year-old?
Yeah, about. I would assume. I mean, gnomes are pretty smart though. Like my head might not work so good, but this guy's does. Look at him. Look at that purple clothes.
Okay, let's back up. What year was it when the dragon attacked your village?
I think it was 4 years ago. I don't really
Don't know the actual year.
We were kind of disconnected from society, really. We were kind of out in the middle of nowhere.
How many seasons then?
Guys, I'm getting kind of wet. Should we find like a tree covering or something?
Oh, is it raining?
Yes, I think we established. You already said you knew it was raining. Are you sure? Do you need food? Are you like weak?
I guess I am kind of hungry. But
Yeah.
I guess I'm always kind of hungry, but
You want this?
Balasar is going to pull out a ration pack and hand it to him.
At the same time, Bug's gonna pull out his last human head and hold that out.
thank you. And he'll grab the human head.
There we go, buddy.
Alright.
It's a little spoiled, but it should be easier to chew that way.
Oh God.
Thank you. Yeah, I've just been well, I haven't really found a town in a while, so I'm pretty used to eating raw meat.
Cool.
So what are we gonna do about him? I mean, probably can't let a 14-year-old gnome run around in a forest alone.
I mean, he passes my test. I'm fine. Like, he looks kind of cool.
Why are
He
all
has
of
been
you
out here for 4 years.
Yes, Ambrose, and we are about to go fight a god.
You want to fight God, little guy?
Hey, and his face just kind of goes blank, and then he just kind of nods to himself. That sounds fun.
We're on a mission to God.
Oh,
God, to be exact.
We're going to kill the moon.
The moon god, not
I think
the moon.
that's really important for the tides.
Oh, it
Yeah,
won't.
well, it should have thought about that before getting our buddy killed.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Whatever.
You live in a forest. When's the last time you saw the ocean?
I've read about it.
Then why would it matter to you? If there's no moon, that means there'll be a lot more day.
I would like everyone who's talking to this child to make a insight check, please. As far as you can tell, your questionings are starting to like get into his like personal space. It seems like you're like he's a bit intimidated by you asking so many questions about him.
Well, I guess that's enough for now. So you want to come with us? No? Yes?
Well, are you guys going to the light?
The mountain where a light came from count?
Well, that's what my crystal told me.
Yeah, we're going to the same place. Let's go.
Yeah, we're going that way.
Okay.
Wait a second, we can't bring a child to fight.
Why not? You're a child.
He's got you
I'm
there.
not
Ambrose,
defenseless. This child is defenseless.
Compared to
I
the
have
rest
the
of us,
stick. I have the stick with the crystal.
he does have a stick.
What does that
Very nice
do?
today.
It just shows him where his father is. It doesn't.
I think I can whack people with it.
He can whack people with it. That is true. I've seen that before. I've seen someone whack someone with a stick before.
Bye-bye.
I want some assurance that he won't just die.
Oh yeah, you got any other cool things you can do? Can you can you do this? And I point at him and cast message and go, magic!
Don't do that.
I lower my finger and go, sorry!
No. That kind of hurt.
You get used to it.
Oh, I mean, like I said, I have the stick and, I know some magic, I guess.
Perfect guy, mate.
Whoa! Are you a wizard?
Uh,
A sorcerer? Are you a warlock?
I think I would fall under a wizard. I kind of just read about things and then I, practice and.
That's what wizards do.
I cover my hand with my mouth and like turn to Bowser and go, he's a nerd!
Oh boy. Okay, what magic do you know?
I don't want to hurt you guys.
Come on, you won't be hurting us, so mate.
The only one you have to worry about hurting is this one. He's going to push it down to Bug. He can't take a hit.
Especially beams. He hates beams.
I don't want to get hit with a fourth beam!
Oh yeah, never mind.
Are there dangerous beams?
Yes!
Yeah, mainly a lot of moon beams, I think, or white beams. I don't know.
I got beamed and almost died! That's the third time
Hey.
that's happened!
Hey, look, I got beamed too, mate.
You didn't almost die!
Just actually
I
die.
kind of close.
Bug.
You got stabbed right after. It doesn't count.
I mean, I can survive a good stabbing. This isn't about me, though. Child! Small child! What sort of magics do you cast, my friend? Can you summon a tiger that will kill my friend here, Mo Hernandez? Can you kill him with a tiger for me?
I can try.
Honestly, I'll settle for just lighting him on fire.
Why is everyone here so elf racist? Come on.
I was just giving an example.
And I'm going to wave around my hand and make a 5 foot long miniature tiger kind of appear in front of the person they pointed to.
Alright, easily enough, you all see as the small child that you now know as Otto has raised his staff up and a little bit of light glimmers in it before a tiny tiger shows up. And Balazar, looking at it, you can tell it looks like the version of him that walked into as a minor illusion. It seemed like he was using it to use as a precaution while he was reading. If it bumped into anything, he would know, but he bumped into you anyways.
Oh, that's what that was.
And
Yeah, too.
and it's also making a tiger growling noise,
Whoa!
quite loud.
I can do the whole visual
Yes.
part.
Kill.
Cool tiger!
Yeah, I can do all,
Ambrose is gonna put his fists up.
I can do all kind of tricks, and then I'll make the tiger turn to solid gold.
Easily enough.
Tiger. So
Is that real gold?
Yeah.
I'm
that a
gonna
real
go
tiger?
knock on the gold tiger.
Balazar, I don't somehow I have a feeling that tiger isn't actually gold.
As you try and knock on it, Ambrose, your hand goes right through it and it phases out.
We can summon ghosts!
I could
Ghosts!
already do that too, you know. Just forget about the whole smoke screen thing I did back at
That's a ghost tiger! I think he should come with us. He can summon ghosts.
Are just looking around, is any of the party dirty at all?
They seem to be a little bit distraught, a little bit dirty from the scuffle that it looks like it may have ensued on them. But the rain that is starting to pour down a bit harder is washing most of it off.
Okay. But I mean, I think I can help in a fight. I think I have some things in my book that could, I I I guess I could hurt people, but I guess if they're really bad.
Sounds good. Okay.
You're right.
I want to get out of this rain and I don't know, try to get warm. Can we please keep going? Cool gnome kid comes with us. Please. He likes heads. I finally have someone who appreciates flesh.
I have a head too, Joe's gonna pull out the goblin head.
You're a gross tall one. I don't like tall ones.
Tall people are very scary.
Sorry, not
Yeah.
height, dude.
I guess I'm the tall one now, though. That's weird.
So, does the party continue traveling with this new member in tow?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll munch on the head as I walk. Yeah.
Can Bug
Alright,
play
can you
his
make
loot
a-
while we walk?
Can you make a constitution check for me with advantage? It seems a little soggy due to the rain, and it doesn't taste great, but you're used to eating this sort of stuff. There's no like ailing factor there, so you're good on food for the time
Alright.
being.
Can Bug play his loot while you walk?
Yep.
He's
you
in a
can.
bit of a better mood.
Make a performance check for me, please. All right. Yeah, you play just as good as you always do. What are you playing?
Just a song about the rain,
All right.
and it's kind of reminiscent of like it's raining, it's pouring, but in kind of a sad sort of state to it.
Mhm.
It's like it's a song about like enjoying the rain and playing outside, and also wetness not being the best thing. And it ends with like a little rhyme about I want to be dry or I will die.
As we're walking, is there like the trees above us like really thick and like heavy?
Mhm.
And then I was gonna do something, but that's not time.
As you continue walking for a while, it's about maybe half an hour later, and you're still rather silent. No one's been talking, and you're starting to get to a mini clearing type woods. Can you make a perception check for me, Balazar?
Sure, give me a minute.
There's dirt on the ground as far as you can tell. So something's changing.
Does anyone have a cider of the sea left?
I do, yes.
I don't suppose you might finish that, would you?
I will hand Brock's cider of the sea to Balzar.
Alright.
Thank you. I will.
Yeah, you ever had one of those, Otto?
I've had water.
That's not water.
You're asking a 14-year-old if he drank?
Yeah, what do you think I was doing at 14?
Balasar is
Hold on.
going to chug the cider of the sea really quick, and in return, he's going to hand Ambrose the 3 bags of pearls he has on him.
Alright, and
Chug,
you
chug.
are no longer exhausted if you want to make another perception check.
Chug, 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 chug. Woo!
How much are those pearls worth?
two of them, 250.
How heavy?
Let me look.
1 pound per bag, right?
I believe so.
And they're worth 25 each.
So why are all of you going to the light? Are you also looking for your dads?
Well, we're trying to kill a moon god.
Yeah, we're gonna kill the moon god, and then I'm gonna skin it because a good friend of ours is now dead, and some good people we met at a bar a little ways back.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, at least you're going with a purpose.
Hey, can you go into them?
I'm sorry, I gotta take a moment. I love this character. Zach, Otto is so precious. I love him.
Michael has a new child.
I do have a new child. But Balazar, as you're looking now a little bit clearer, the rain's starting to let up a little bit, but you can tell it's gonna still be lasting for a while. But as you look out, you see a path, like a dirt path, much like the one that you saw when you were entering the forest. So you get the feel that there's not too much more of the woods.
Good news and bad news. Who wants to hear the good news?
Ambrose will hold out his empty water skin, trying to fill it with rain, and say, "Give us the good news."
Bad news.
The good news is
Make a survival check, Ambrose.
For hearing good news.
No, for getting water in the flask. I'm gonna see how much he gets. Yeah, you get a full. You have a full water skin of water.
the good news is I get the feeling we're almost out of the forest. There's another path, kind of like what we saw when we first entered the other day. Bad news is I don't think it's gonna stop raining anytime soon.
It's not too bad.
Oh, is it raining?
Maybe.
Oh,
Balasar is going to like slowly turn 180 degrees to stare at Otto.
hi.
This is the fourth time you've asked that question. It has not stopped raining since the first time you asked.
Oh, really?
I don't think we ever introduced ourselves. I'm Drogos. Hi.
Oh yeah,
Hi,
we never said our
Drogos.
names, did we? Except for Mo. I said Mo's name.
Bug Fungus. Bard to the what was it? Stars.
I am Bug Fungus, famous acclaimed bard.
Bard to the Celestials.
Never played for Celestial before. Oh, I should play for the Moon God. Oh,
you
before we
couldn't.
skin her.
No, you shouldn't at all. The other Dragonborn guy. That's Balazar.
He seems grumpy.
Yeah, he tends to be grumpy all the time.
Oh,
The other kid, the other one who's kind of close to your age, I guess. That's Ambrose.
hi, Ambrose.
Hello, Mr. Billy Bonk.
And you already know Mo.
Yeah. You're kind of quiet, Mo.
Oh, Hernandez is the name.
I already knew that.
I don't think I need you to know much more right
Committing
now.
numerous
Oh,
felonies
shit.
is his game.
I was gonna say having blue skin is his game, but yeah, that's also his game.
Yeah, for my game's having purple scales and a tail. We should probably keep moving out of the woods.
We should probably not be describing ourselves very obviously. Wow, I'm a green guy. Haha, like that's not helpful. Anyways,
This is Tail.
Balazar,
I'm
did you see a
small
place?
gnome.
Very good. Balazar, did you see a way out of the rain? I'm wet. I'm tired. I want to take a big nappy.
If we stick to like the very side of the path, the the foliage up above us should be thick enough that it at least provides some cover from the rain.
Eh.
So I'm guessing you continue north.
Yup.
Alright. It's not too much long after that, maybe 10 to 15 minutes, where you start to notice the path get a lot bigger and it's the dirted areas turning more into like grasslands. But you notice it's very short, because as you finally get out of the forest and you can turn back and look at the forest behind you, and you look forward, you can see the start of a mountain range. Its large, tall peaks being far far up in the sky to where you can hardly see the top of it. And as you look left and right, you see the mountain ranges continue to go far to the east, and a little bit to the west.
Who's got the map?
I think Ambrose does. Ambrose got the map.
Ambrose usually has the map.
Come here. I need to see that. I would like to see that map really quick.
I've
Come
just
here, come
recently transcribed the old map as well.
Oh, you guys have a map?
Yeah,
One
piece
of
of
the
paper
entire
with some
continent.
pictures on it. You have a map?
No.
That's sad. We'll find you one later.
Where are we?
From looking at the map, you can see that you are right. Like, you see the forest that you guys are currently in?
Yeah.
You are in the forest section right before that first mountain. To your right, like right near that lake, but you can't see the lake from where you are.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know I walked so far.
Ambrose is gonna climb a tree.
Okay, you want to head back to the forest and climb the tree?
Oh, or how far away are we?
You're about 50 feet.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Well, Ambrose doing that. Jorgos is going to take off the back part of the splinter again, and then unsprout his wings for the first time.
Alright.
Whoa!
What? Well, what?
Look at Drogo's.
What did he do? Oh my god.
All right.
That's a little obscene. Put him away.
First time doing this. All right. And then you're just going to crouch down and then start trying to take flight with his wings.
Is this
Ow.
inappropriate?
What?
Otto, cover your eyes.
What?
He's a bird.
What? What? I don't.
Can I cover Otto's eyes with my hands as Bug
Yes.
sees this as
What
an obscene
kind of a
gesture?
dragonborn has wings?
Told you I was a dragon, mate.
Otto, would you do anything while I cover your eyes or?
Just don't touch my glasses. They're fragile.
Okay, no problem. Drogo's, there's children here.
Appropriate.
This is it. This is an obscene gesture. You can't do this.
Jorgos is not listening to Bug anymore. He's just
Put the wings away.
going to fly up a bit and like scout
But
like
summoned. I will be right back.
Otto is going to use minor illusion to make it look like he has wings too.
Bug's gonna back away.
Now, I am a bird.
Are they scaly wings or are they like bird wings?
They're the exact same as Drogo's, but very small.
dragon wings.
Bug's very confused and how they're coming through his clothes. That's an idea. Wings through the clothes. That's a much better idea. It's less obscene, less inappropriate.
Do I see anything from the top of the tree?
From what you can see the vast mountain ranges to your left and right, and you see what looks to be a little clearing to your left, and there's a little bit of water there.
I think
I'm
Drogo's
gonna
also wanting
hop
to scout.
Alright.
Yeah, Jorgos is scouting too.
Drogo's you see about the same.
Alright. All right, he'll land back on the ground and then put the piece of like splinter back on, and which will make his wings go back. Just about it.
Finally!
It's not that inappropriate. Come on,
It's gross!
not really.
Yeah! Yeah, you think if I unspread my wings, you think I would do that in public? No! Never!
Anyone absolutely would, knowing you.
I would never do something that disgusting and inappropriate in public!
Have wings, probably for a good reason.
Anyways,
It looks like the lake is nearby,
Yeah, I saw the same thing.
but we have to get up there, and I'm going to point to the mountain to the east of the lake.
Alright. It looks like you can see about the top of it, and it looks like it'll take you about the rest of the day, but you will be able to get to the top of it.
Now knowing that Drogos has wings, Balasar is just going to kind of look at him and just kind of shake his head.
What time is it?
Make a perception check for you to see now that you're out of the forest and you can see. It looks like about maybe 7:30, almost 8-ish in the afternoon. The sun is starting to set behind the mountains, so it's gonna get dark soon, but it's not gonna be dark like halfway up the mountain. It looks like you're gonna be able to make it to the top before, it's nighttime.
Hmm. I say, judging by my cartography skills, that it shouldn't take more than a few hours to get to the top of that mountain.
Okay.
We can do this today.
Is that accounting for the weather?
I can even feel my bones aching already.
Well, I have fire hands, right? And you can make fire too. You can probably warm yourself up easily enough.
No, because I'm tired, not because they're cold. Though I am also a bit cold.
I'll do it.
Don't set me on fire.
I'd set you on fire.
Do not set me on fire.
I can make
Ambrose is just
fire.
gonna pick Bug up in like one arm, like on his side, and then just walk.
Alright. Bug, do you let him do so?
Yeah, Bug loves being picked up.
Yep.
Whee!
And I assume everyone else starts to follow Ambrose?
I guess.
Alright. So, as you start walking towards the mountain face, Ambrose, it almost is like a slope, starting small, and there seems to be some sort of like a path that has already been like worn into the mountains. So it seems like you can just follow that path and have an easier time scaling this mountain.
I will
Can I-
follow that path.
Can I check for footsteps on that path?
Alright, yeah. Go ahead and make a perception. From what you can tell, yes, it looks like the path has been worn down by people taking this path.
Can I can I see if I recognize this place as like a pilgrimage location or?
Make a investigation. From what you can tell, it just looks like it's a path that's been formed by people walking. It looks like it's a jagged sort of path that wouldn't have been made specifically for climbing, so it could have been from pilgrimaging, but you can't be sure. All that you can tell is it's a path that you can take.
Well, this is a path and it goes up the mountain, so I think we should take it.
That's a pretty good idea. Oh, this kid's got some ideas.
He seems a bit smart.
Dispersed with the smartassery. Yes.
Nah.
Anyways, let's go.
Let's go. Alright, so...
Ambrose, onward! And I point forward like Napoleon on his horse.
You're like on my hip,
Yeah,
but like horizontal.
yeah. You're carrying me like you would carry a bundle of sticks.
Yeah.
So about half an hour into walking, the rain starts to let up. And it seems to be letting up not as so much as like the rain is coming to an end. And as you continue to walk up the path, it seems to be getting a lot colder. And as you look up the path, you can start to see a little bit of white a little bit ahead of you, and the rain has almost stopped completely as you're walking in this way.
Jerry's going to grit. He loves the cold.
Ah!
Wait, you scared a little bit of cold, mate?
moist. I like a little warm, little cold. I don't like this.
Like a mold.
Yeah, I'm like mold.
Why you like
These-
slime so much?
Kobolds are known for living in swamps and damp places.
That's a
I'm pretty
fun
sure Doug spent most of his time under a rock until he met us, so.
No, I spent most of my time. Never mind. We don't want to talk about that right now.
I kind of do, but
With my left hand, I'm just gonna hold Brock's cloak closer.
All right. And as you keep walking closer and closer, you all start to feel something soft hitting like the back of your neck and the top of your heads. And as you look at the path in front of you, you can see that it's snow. That is, the rain is starting to turn into snow as you continue up the mountain.
Damn it.
this is like even happier now.
It's raining.
Oh, snow. I love this environment.
Damn.
And as you continue up, I would like everyone to make Constitution checks for me, please.
Time is it? While we're doing this.
It is about 8 at night. It
Oh.
seems to be pretty cold. Has everyone made their Constitution checks? I need to check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. As it starts to get cold, it seems to be a fierce, cold that's hitting you that you're not really used to. And with the clothing that you're wearing, the cold is really starting to set in. Let's see.
DM, I have-
Bug, Mo, Balazar, and Ambrose, it seems to be fine, like you can stand the cold that you're feeling. But for Drogos and Otto, this cold is unlike what you're used to. Drogos, you enjoy the cold, but this is on a whole nother level. It just seems unnaturally cold, and it will be slowing you down a little bit. You can tell that there's going to be some effects to this much cold.
What's the matter, Drogos? Can't handle the cold.
You're not one to talk. You're 2 inches tall.
3 feet tall.
Crank it down.
Anyways, I have an idea. Ambrose,
Yes.
that cloak you have, I could warm it up for you with my magic, and you could give it to one of them so that they don't feel the effects of the cold as much. What do you think? Or do you want the cloak? Then I can just warm it for you. I figured you're handling it pretty well.
I do believe the cloak is what is keeping me warm.
Oh, okay. Zap! And I use prestidigitation to warm the cloak.
Alright, fair enough. As you're holding it close to you, Ambrose, it seems to be a lot warmer. It's nice and calming.
And I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make at least most of it, because I don't think it could get all of it, but most of it to turn red like Ambrose's shirt, so it matches.
You all start to feel a little bit warmer, although you can't really tell why. It's warm enough that you can keep moving at the pace you're moving, but you all still feel really cold. As you give this prayer out, Ambrose, you can see its effects in the people around you, but the cold just seems to be overpowering it. And for Otto, you seem to be a bit warmer. I assume that you're heating up like your cloak that you're wearing.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah. So you're feeling a little bit warmer. You're fine. Drogos, can you make another Constitution check? Because you do like the cold.
A great evil cools this mountain.
You're starting to feel a lot warmer after. You can tell there's something going on, but you can't really tell what. You can assume someone did something, but you can't tell what. You are feeling.
This reminds me of the time I went backpacking up the mountains of Dundar.
Mr. Ambrose, when we go higher in the sky, it tends to get colder, and we are climbing a mountain.
I do believe this is unnatural.
It's very natural.
And I should just keep moving.
Can Ambrose check to see if there's magic?
Sure, make an
Can I-
Arcana check.
Help him with that. Give him advantage.
Yes.
Can Balasar look up and see if the store is any closer to ending?
Yes, make a perception. As far as you can tell, Ambrose, you don't really think that it's magic, as far as you can tell, any that you've seen. And Balazar, it just seems like it doesn't seem to be ending anytime soon. Although it isn't rain that's hitting you and it's snow, it does seem to be a consistent amount. So it seems to be going on for a while.
What are you thinking, Bal?
The storm isn't any closer to ending.
Whoa! You can predict the weather? I didn't know you were magic too!
I have eyes.
That's not really magical, thinking rather.
Let's just go for another hour and then set up camp.
Okay.
As you continue walking, you're all about halfway up the mountain. As you look out to the north of you now, towards the line of mountains, you can tell that the one that you're climbing is the smallest one, so it isn't taking as long for you to reach the tip of it. And as you continue going, it looks like the path that it's having you go is from mountain to mountain, straight across. And you seem to be the path heading to the second mountain, which is significantly taller. And about an hour of walking, you seem to notice that the path that you're taking is starting to widen a bit, like you're getting towards the flat top of it. Does anyone wish to do anything before they reach the top?
Balasar's actually going to look for a key.
Can you repeat that? Your mic was cutting there. You're going to look for what?
I would like to look for a cave or something, somewhere that would provide shelter.
From where you are with your passive perception, you don't seem to find any faces of it, but you are really close to the top, so maybe there's something there for you.
Can Bug look at the kind of snow that's falling to try and see what sort of snow it is? Like whether it's more of a wetter, sort of heavier snow or a lighter, fluffier snow?
Yep. Go ahead, make a perception check. Because you're looking hard at these, it isn't just passive trying to. It's snow, alright.
There's snow in my eyes! Ah!
It's snowing.
From what you can tell, Bug, as it's stinging your eyes, it's wet, sloppy rain. That's from the snow. But to everyone else, you just feel fine as light, fluffy snow to you. It just seems to be Bug having it in his eyes and it's stinging. That's making him think otherwise.
What you get in your eyes, Ambrose?
It's wet and cold and it hurts my eyes!
I'm gonna
Should've
wipe
looked.
the water from Bug's eyes with my left hand.
Alright, you do so, fair enough, and Bug, the burning starts to end, and you start to feel the light, fluffy snow. It seems like just it hitting your eye was burning.
Oh, okay. Well, I wonder if we could build a snow castle with this. Snow tends to insulate things that are within it. So if we make a little snow fort, it might help us with the cold.
Snow is the 8th best insulator known to play a glad.
Is it?
Yeah, I can confirm.
What's number one?
Yeah, what's the best one?
I think, it is a men, it's a men or dwarven made material called Warmanite.
Can I roll history, see if I've ever heard the name Warmanite before?
Yes, make a history check for me, please.
Bug now wants a pair of Warmanite gauntlets.
I remember having a Warmanite cloak.
You can't discern if it's real or not, seeing that you come from a demi-plane where things are vastly different.
So that might exist. Arcosan before.
Yeah,
there.
it's the number one insulator made by
Is-
dwarves.
Is it like a cloth or like a metal?
I think it can be both.
I would like everyone to make another Constitution check for me, please.
Ow.
You're
Uh-oh.
rolling low today.
I have disadvantage on every single roll.
Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mr. Hernandez, if you can make a Constitution check for me, please.
Buddy, you there?
Hernandez. I'm sorry, I can't do it.
Mr. Hernandez?
You want me to find his modifier and you can roll for him? Oh,
It's not- all right. Oh, Mike's probably not
He's
working.
probably
yeah.
his
But-
mic.
yeah. Can you? Is it your Wi-Fi?
His
Or-
con is +3.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll just-
you want to roll a D20 for him? Add 3.
He's fine. So
Oh,
yeah,
what
if
do you
he, we'll do that. So he got an 18. Yeah, he's fine. Balazar, Mo, Bug, yeah, and those you feel like it's starting to get a lot colder as you're nearing the top, and you're able to, since you've been walking in it for a while, you're getting used to it. But Drogo's, Otto, and Ambrose, this cold is getting freezing. Like, it's getting to an unbearable point as you reach the top. And as you reach the top, you find a plateau-like area.
Hello.
Hey,
We can
Right
Yep,
now.
you're back.
You're back.
Epic.
You're fine. You're not frostbitten. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's good.
So you seem to be on a plateau, and as you're looking around, you find a bridge that seems to go across from one mountain to another one. And on that other side, you seem to find what looks to be a cave.
Are we on the side of the bridge before we cross it right now?
You are on the side. The bridge is going in between the two, and
Mhm.
looking across the cave entrance is on the other side.
Bug would like to point at it and go, that seems very suspicious to me. What's it
And-
doing?
Can Ambrose try to remember, like, if any large creatures live in these mountains?
Make a history check for me, please, with advantage. Remembering the words of Seward from when you were in the Barnacle Express, you remember him telling you all a story about how he met Humorous up in the mountains, and that Humorous had saved him from very large beasts that were too, like, harsh for him to handle.
Ambrose, what you thinking about?
I just remember something about Seward talking about a large beast that he couldn't destroy.
What about him?
Oh,
Like,
How
how large?
large beasts that live in the mountains. Do I remember how large he said, or
as far as you can tell, you can't remember description, but as you're, like, talking, you seem to be talking rather loudly, and there's an echo, and you start to hear faint growls coming from the
Uh-oh.
distance.
Balasar draws his sword and equips Brock's shield.
Ambrose, can you put me down?
Sure.
Thank you.
Why do you all look startled?
I get a growling, Nate.
Ambrose is going to go over to the bridge with his knife out.
Alright, let me get the map.
Ambrose,
Let me
what
get
are
the
you
map
doing?
for you really quickly. Let me move y'all to the map.
And I'm gonna set up my reaction to cut the bridge. Well, is it like a rope bridge, or
Can you see it?
yeah?
Ambrose, do not cut that bridge.
We might
I
need
can-
that bridge.
Hey, I can fly us over if we need to.
Make a perception check to see what like the status of the bridge. Can you see anything on the other side? Am I doing this right?
You can see snow.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot of
Okay. Yeah, if you wouldn't mind.
We can see the whole map. There's no fog of war, but we can't see anything on the other side.
Okay. I'm still trying to figure out Roll20 stuff, but yeah, if you want to go.
I
through
bet
the
Mo
position,
can get across here.
Looking at the bridge. Surprisingly, with all the snow, it seems like the wood has hardened. It doesn't seem like it's budging any. It seems very sturdy.
Mo, do you think you could test the bridge? Go across it first?
Yeah, I can probably sprint pretty fast across that. I'm pretty light.
I meant
As
more
you're
so like
talking, the growls are getting closer. And
That
you
was
start-
sounds like
and
scan.
in
I'm
the-
faster.
And in the snowstorm, at the very top, as you look across, you see a lot of set of blue eyes shining in the distance over on the other side of the bridge.
it's
Can
a
I see-
snow elf.
Can I see if I can identify them?
Yes, make a perception check with disadvantage because they are in a snowstorm at the top. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. From what you can tell, you can't really tell what's on the other side. All you know is you hear growls. And as the growls are getting closer, I would like for everyone to roll initiative. Let me start combat. Yep. If you want to go ahead and do that while I.
What?
Oh God!
Otto is ready.
Alright, is that everyone? Has everyone joined? Otto, Balzar, Ambrose, Bug, Dragos, and Mo. Alright, let me change up the music for you guys, and while I also show you what you see on the other side of the bridge. So let me grab this.
Otto, no, don't run.
As you look out across the bridge in front of you, the snow is starting to like let up a little, and from what you can see on the other side, as it's starting to fade a little bit, you see a pack of wolves heading towards you across the bridge. Would you like a picture for these wolves?
Sure.
Let me grab it for you. It's gonna take a second to load, I apologize.
That's no problem. Guys! I don't think it's a snow gelf!
Hounds!
Hey, at least on the bright side! I wanted to fight!
Do you want to make
Do you like those dogs?
Do you want to make another perception check for me, Otto?
Just a normal one
Yep.
now.
I'm going to be honest, guys. I really don't want to fight these guys.
I can burn a bridge if we need to.
From
I'm hungry!
We need that bridge.
I have wings, you
From
know.
what you can tell, Otto, these seem to be frost wolves. You've heard about them before in books that you've read, and you know that they're notorious for being able to chill someone with a single touch. As you look across the bridge at the wolves staring at you with their glowing eyes, their fur is frozen with little icicles forming, and their teeth is also frozen. But you notice that their front teeth, like the canines of their teeth, is almost like icicles, like an encasing around their actual teeth that are also glowing.
Oh, I think I've read about these before.
What are they?
Oh, they're wolves that live in the mountain that can freeze you with one touch. Freeze you solid.
I don't like
Balazar,
that.
destroy the bridge!
Are you sure about that, guy?
We
Wings.
still need to head over to that mountain.
Dude, I have literally
We
half.
can
one.
just
You don't
go
think
around.
you can carry Balazar?
I might be able
He's
to.
too heavy!
Fine. Balasar would like to cast Lightning Breath attack.
Okay, give me a second. I'm adding these to combat for you. Let's see.
You got a crit fail though, so.
Alright, there we go. And where are you?
Well,
on the
just as
map?
good as
Let me the top, as the snow's starting to fade, it's starting to turn back into like rain, and like heavy rain that's pouring on this plateau across the bridge. And the sky is really dark. Where are you on the map? You're right there. Do you want to move yourself to where you want to be as you're shooting, and tell me which ones you're hitting?
Oh no, I'm aiming for the bridge.
You're gonna destroy the bridge.
They told me to. I am following orders.
Okay, go ahead and roll a d20 for me, please.
Sure.
That's nat 20.
Oh.
As you shoot lightning out of your mouth towards the bridge seems to like absorb it, and as you like shoot out the lightning, it makes that loud sound, and in the sky you see lightning also striking all over the place. It doesn't seem like there's any effect to the bridge.
You spook to the wolves?
What did you say?
Maybe it spooks the wolves. I don't know. I don't want to fight these things.
They're still growling and moving closer to you.
Guys, we need that cave on the other side, and we need the bridge. We need to think about this tactfully. Do you guys know about the General Plumbus and his famous holdout on the bridge over Nim?
I can make the bridge look like it's on fire. They're probably afraid of fire.
I think possibly the same thing.
Can you make it look like there's no bridge at all?
No. Well, maybe, but I can't make the whole bridge disappear.
Trick them into making them think there's another bridge that they can cross.
You've read about these things. Do they have any predators?
Right.
I think the only thing they're really afraid of is the elusive Yeti.
How big can you make a Yeti?
I can probably make like a 5-foot tall Yeti.
How tall are they normally?
Many feet.
I don't think they're gonna be scared of a 5-foot tall Yeti.
As you guys are conversing amongst yourselves, some of the wolves are starting to come closer towards the bridge.
Okay, so General Plumbus, he bottlenecked the troops on the bridge. We need the strongest people in front, archers in back. We can do this.
As Bug is talking, I'm gonna cast Minor Illusion, right here,
All right.
and make it look like that 5-foot section of the bridge is like on fire.
Is on fire?
Yeah.
Alright. Easily enough, you see that part of the bridge burst into flames. There is fire going everywhere, and for a second, the wolves back up a little bit, and they seem a little bit scared, but after a few seconds, they all, like, oddly, they look amongst each other, and then they start heading towards you again. It doesn't seem to be affecting them much.
Drug, tell me you got a solution.
I mean, you know that whole sound thing?
Otto, I need you to make the bottom half of a Yeti that is 5 feet tall, and Drogos, I need you to make the top half of a Yeti, which is as big as you can make it. And try to cast them on top of each other.
That's an idea.
Added work.
We'll try that. Yeah.
So you're making, like, a gigantic Yeti.
Yeah. I'll make the bottom half, and I'll also make that look like it's naturally on fire, pulsing with fire.
Alright.
An elusive fire Yeti.
It is your turn. Is that what you wish to do on your turn?
My God.
Yes, and then I will
The pants
also
will.
I will also move backwards some.
Yeti pants on fire.
Alright.
Map.
So you created a bigger Yeti on that bridge?
I think me and Drogos worked together. Yeah,
Alright.
like we planned. So there's like a 10-foot tall burning Yeti, I guess.
As the Yeti is forming, the wolves stop for a second, and then they just keep going. Like, nothing you seem to do seems to be affecting them. Can you make an insight check?
Should Drogo's also make an insight check because he also cast it?
Yes.
I do silent image, which can do pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, if you both do insight. From what you can tell, Drogos, is that these wolves are ruthless. They do not care what stands in their way as long as they can kill whatever it is for food. So, nothing that you can see that affects them won't have too big of an impact on this battle. They seem to only want to kill living things and eat them for food.
I'll say to everyone, bad news, they're really hungry. We gotta kill them.
Otto, please tell me you know Fireball!
Oh, I've read about that one.
Can you do it? Can you murder things in a big explosion?
Anything
I
with
would
sound, you
have-
know.
I can do it. I just probably need to research it in my book here.
Okay,
for
never
maybe
mind.
a day or two.
Nope, never mind. It's fine. So, are we going with my strategy? General Plumbus and his stand over the bridge over
sure.
Nim?
Yeah, that works.
Real quick, Balasar would like to see if he can maybe remove the stakes from that are holding up the bridge and, like, I don't know, flip it over.
Go ahead, make a strength check for me, please.
His specialty.
Door kicking now.
As far I am so sorry. As far as you can tell, Balazar, these stakes are frozen solid into the rock, into the ground. They don't seem to be budging at all. It seems that this bridge has been here for a very long time and has frozen to the point where it's become practically a part of the mountains themselves.
Damn it!
Okay, we need to establish a line of fighting, a fight line, like the great generals of the past. We don't have time for talk. Okay, let's get to fighting, boys. Archers in back. Those of you who can take a hit in front.
As you're talking, Bug, one of them, well, I need to zoom in because the numbers are hard to see. The one in the middle is 6, yes.
Yep.
It looks across the bridge and sees that the nearest things to it is the Yeti, which has it. How long does that last?
How long does silent image last?
I'm looking at right now. It's up to 10 minutes.
All right, so the Yeti's legs disappear.
I'm gonna say that the whole thing disappears since it was a part of it.
Okay.
That's fair.
And I assume that the fire with it also goes.
Yeah.
As the wolf is making its way closer across the bridge, its fangs start to light up Balazar, and as it opens its mouth, you hear and a pair of the canine front teeth, like that you can see are like crystalled over, fires 2 icicles flying at you.
Oh shit!
Frost?
Let me see if I hope I didn't have its attack name something different. It's I attack list, right?
Yeah, one word attack list. Okay, yeah. It's just called Bite, okay. I couldn't think of anything more creative than that. Custom monster, Bite.
and the icicles come flying at you, Balazar, and they just whiz past your head and go flying off the mountain.
Oh. I'm okay.
These wolves have range!
It is now your turn, Dragos.
All right. Can you do the like the? Oh wait, actually. I'm drawing. Whoops.
Closest one is 60 feet, furthest one away is 85. From me. So from you, Drogos, it would be like 90.
Okay. All right, Drogo's gonna move up to here.
Alright.
How big is the Can you do the like radius for like a 10-foot like circle thing
Around you?
around
Please remove the lines.
how do you do like how do you ping
You hold.
like right there?
From right, I can't do one directly right on that space, but I can put it on the wolf and move them there for the time being.
Yeah, no. Yeah.
Okay, so... Come on, hit him, please. And you said 15 foot or 10?
10.
Okay.
Perfect. All right.
You'll if you're doing anything that will hit multiple targets, it will hit 4 and 5 as well.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. I'm going to cast Shatter right there.
Alright.
I'm hitting 6, 5, and 4.
Bug's very happy that they're taking his plan of attack and that he is like the great generals of the past.
Even though Taylor's immediately moving up.
Well, yeah, but in Bug's mind, you can take a hit. You're one of the tall ones.
Run. They're called Frostbite Wolves again?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, guys, I think my strategy might need a rethink considering these things have range. Considering that the bridge has not been killed by us yet and you guys have tried to murder it multiple times, I think the bridge can hold us all. So we need to advance together.
Well, if the reason the bridge is holding is because it's frozen.
Here we go.
Alright. And as that sound wave comes out, it just... Oh, wait, is it thunder? What? Oh, is the sound of
There is
thunder?
sound.
Okay.
Yeah.
The sound clashes against them, and it seems to shake them up a little bit, but the thunder also going around due to the storm, they're kind of shrugging it off as they advance towards you.
All right. And as
Anything you wish to do in your turn?
one other thing, as my bonus action, I'm gonna say to Ambrose, you wanna get a bit bigger?
Sure.
Only
Kinda
positive
question
thing.
that.
And
is
then I'm going
Barge
cast-
and reduce a bonus action?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
And how you do it so he automatically fails it, because for some reason it's
Dash fail.
dash fail. All right.
It's actually dash succeed.
No, it's dash fail.
Dash crit on one.
Alright, let me go ahead and make the boy bigger.
Dash crit fail on one.
We're just gonna back up slightly to accommodate for how big Ambrose can get.
Balazar, as you're standing there, you notice Ambrose grow in size, much like
Oh.
how
Maybe it is dash succeed. No,
It fails and they're affected by it. So
I was making a meme.
it's not giving me anything. Oh, is it not automatic?
oh, I meant to cast it on you.
Oh, you didn't.
But
Can I just do it again? So all right,
yeah,
it doesn't
do
matter.
it-
We just
do
need
it
to.
again and give yourself the spell slot, or I can just add the effect to him.
Or just do dash I at
Alright.
the end of it, and it
Yeah,
won't
just
use
do
a-
dash I.
It won't use a spell slot. Otto's voice is so much easier than Brock's.
love
I'm
it.
so happy.
He's my
It
precious.
doesn't
oh
murder my
God,
throat.
I lost a precious boy and I got another.
Because Michael
There.
likes this character so much, I am duty bound to get them killed as well.
Oh my God! Stop! I love all of our characters.
Oh, I got this funny black vial. You want to drink it?
So,
Oh, should I-
Hey kid, wanna fly?
Ambrose, you are noticeably larger, and you look. The wolves seemed a little bit smaller, so do your allies. And as you look around, you can see that you are a massive lad now. Is there anything
Bug,
else
what is
you
your
do?
tactical plan?
He is muted, but is that
Oh.
all you wish to do on your turn, Drogos?
Like, that's the last thing I can do, so yes.
Brian has blue screens.
I mean, considering that the wolves have range, I think we just need to advance slowly, but keep them bottlenecked in the bridge so we don't have to fight as many at once.
It is Mr. Hernandez's turn.
I think it will be easier to bottleneck them on this side, especially considering my size.
This side or the middle, I'd say.
Do you see where you are, Mo?
I do. I'm trying to. What are they trying? Are you guys talking to me or just?
It's your turn.
Well, yeah, but I'm confused. Like I'm already on the side of the bridge, right?
We're talking about how best to effectively bottleneck them and keep them so we don't have to fight as many at once.
Yeah, and so when you said this side, that refers to the side we're currently on, right?
Yes.
Remember that
Okay,
you,
yeah.
you moved 5 feet already, by the way, Mo.
Yeah, yeah.
Our
I'm
thinking
going.
is that our thinking is that we don't want to all run up to them.
No, yeah, I get that. I was just confused. Like, when you said this side, I was like, am I on the wrong side of the bridge or something? I'm going to use my short bow, and what's that? I get advantage if it's outside of 85 feet.
No.
Disadvantage.
Is it? Let's see.
Would it be in my attack info area?
I can
It
look
tells
at
you
your
range,
sheet
but
right
then
now.
no. I think you're within 85 feet.
Yeah, are you not within 85 feet? Let me take a look.
Oh, I am. Epic.
Short
Alright,
There's a
so-
measure
Your
to it.
short bow is. Oh, what is going on with your sheet?
So-
Let me fix this for you.
He gets disadvantage if it's over 80 feet, and he can't shoot at all if it's over 320.
Did you delete the short bow out of your sheet?
Oh, wait. I renamed my short bow to something else.
Did you rename it in the attack list? Because now it's showing that short bow isn't even a thing that you can have.
My attack list is really glitched right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
I need
no.
to take a look at it. You may have edited.
I've
the
renamed
sheet.
it in my inventory. I'm scared of the attack list area. Okay, it's not glitched anymore. Flame Tongue Longsword. That's not mine. I have a Flame Tongue Longsword.
No, you do not. You're looking at the one.
What?
I'm looking at.
Firebolt.
He's
Hammer
looking-
of
he's looking at
Thunderbolts?
Attack info. I'm trying to find a
Those
short
are-
bow for you.
I have Longbow, Silver to Rapier.
No, you
Dagger
don't
of
have those. Oh, never mind, you do.
No, I do have those.
Yeah, for
Wait,
some
what
reason,
the
short
hell?
bow isn't on his sheet at all.
But he's had one the entire
Wait,
time.
why I'm confused why this like I guess I just never noticed it before.
Yeah, I'm looking in the drop down, and short bow doesn't exist there either.
I'll
when I
rename
get
it
back on,
back.
I can try to fix it. Do you want to? You can do dash
If-
I and have short bow work, can't you?
No.
No,
We can't do that with weapons,
no, it's only smells.
man.
How's
I
it
guess you
control
could just
fire
roll
for?
d20s like old
Yeah,
fashioned.
just old fashioned roll. Let's see, what's your? You have a +5 to Dex and proficiency bonus of 2. Yeah, just roll a d20 and we'll add 7 to it, and I'll tell you if it hits, and then we'll roll for damage like that. 12 plus 7, that's 19. I am pretty sure that hits. Let me check.
I would
that-
hope.
Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll a d8 for me, please. 2 plus your 5, so you do 7 damage. And which one were you hitting?
I was hitting Frostbite Wolf number 6, the closest one.
Okay, gotcha.
How did I get rid of my short bow?
Do
I'll
Try-
fix it when I get on.
Try doing attack list in the bot and see what attacks you have.
Okay.
It shows short bow, yeah.
We've had one for like the
Yeah.
entire time.
So let's just try. I'll try it. Attack, short
You
bow.
already did it. No.
What? It's
Okay,
not-
I won't.
Don't do it.
I won't.
It's literally not letting me.
He might be able to attack now, so.
Okay, yeah, just go ahead and attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna type in the command to attack.
Do it with advantage.
Alright, attack, short bow, dash T.
Because
Frostbite
technically you've
bolt.
already hit, so you can just keep on. We'll just keep on letting you attack until you actually hit, because you would have hit naturally. It's number 6.
One. Wait, one.
There we go.
You hit it.
Swag,
he did-
delicious.
He did one less damage. Bring it up.
Yeah. Okay.
Kidding.
I HP frostbite wolf 6 -1, and then it gives me an error like that.
I might have to do it on his turn.
No, you can just do it at any point.
I took that back then.
I don't, it's so weird. Usually I just do I space HP, then frostbite wolf, and then I would do minus, and then it would get rid of 1. Thank you. Alright. Yep, and that ends your turn. Da Hernandez.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. Next is Frostbite Wolf number 5, who is going to move across the bridge and is going to fire a icicle at Ambrose.
Fixed it.
And Ambrose, as this icicle comes flying at you, you're a lot bigger, so it doesn't really take much for it to actually stick into you. And as the icicle pierces into you, you get this big, gaping, coldness throughout your body. You feel a lot weaker as the cold is entering your body. It's eye effect add, correct?
Yeah. No, it's just eye effect Ambrose.
I fixed it, by the way. Yeah, he can do short bow easy attack to Darthag Killer.
Awesome,
I'm
thanks.
aiming it. I'll fix it for you.
Alright, that ends its turn. It's now Bug's turn.
All right, give me 1 sec. I gotta. Love coming back from a blue screen. Oh. All right, so Bug, in his thinking, looking around, seeing that 6 is hurt, and 6, 5, and 4 are the hurt ones. 5 being the closest one here, he's going to attempt to attack 5, though. Looking at his at what he has at his disposal, I think. Let me make sure of this. Yeah, he is going to move. Can he shoot past the people in front of him, or will he have to move?
You'll have to move for it, because Ambrose is a wide fella and Balazar's taking the other spot.
Can I attack from there?
Not there.
Let me...
Alrighty. Bug is within distance for both his knives and his crossbow.
Which would you like to use?
Yeah, I'm thinking Bug's gonna use his hand crossbow, so I'll
Alright,
just
go
do
ahead
that. And
shoot it.
actually, he's actually gonna move 1 step closer and go to, next to Ambrose so that he gets pack tactics.
Yeah, you can do that.
I got you, Ambrose.
as the bolt from your crossbow goes flying at it, it hits it in the shoulder, and you notice as it hits the shoulder, it is like an ice sculpture shattering. Its entire shoulder, like, there's a big chunk of it that falls off, like, revealing its flesh, as, like, the frozen, like, frostbite on these wolves is very apparent as you're knocking away at it, but it still seems to growl at you like nothing has just happened.
Uh-oh!
Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
No, I don't believe so. I think Bug is going to save his bonus action. He has plans.
It is now your turn, Ambrose.
Oh, I'm going to. Yeah, I can do that. I'm going to run forward
Alright.
and attack number 5.
When you attack an enemy, you add a plus d4 to your damage, 1d4. Because you're bigger.
Use a key point. I'm then gonna move back 20 feet because I move forward 30.
Alright.
And for my reaction, I will deflect missiles.
Alright. As you punch it, the fire seems to absolutely melt this wolf in front of you. It lets out a howl as it starts to melt into a pool of blood on the bridge, which quickly freezes as its body limply falls off the bridge down below. Next is Frostbite Wolf number 3. Who is gonna move right about there. And is going to fire past Ambrose towards Balazar with a icicle.
If it comes near me, I can also catch it.
Alright. Go ahead and do what you need to do for that, by the way. Do I need to make the attack first, or...?
No.
Okay.
Well, yes, you do.
But what if it does
Or,
damage?
Heal it.
I reduced the damage, so I need to know how much. Just roll its damage die.
Roll its damage die, okay. Which
One
is-
other thing, Mr. DM Man, that I forgot to mention. So, Bug has cutting words at level 3, which is what I was saying he has a plan. Do you know what cutting words does?
Not off the top of my head. I'm focusing. Just give me just a sec.
Okay.
And then 1d2. A total of 3 damage. 2 of which is piercing. 1 is cold.
Alright. I catch it, and I will use a key point
Alright.
and throw it back with proficiency.
So just make it attack itself.
Yeah. +2, which is my proficiency.
Can I add to the hit?
Just do -D 2.
Wait, hold on. Yeah, that should have done. I forgot to target itself with it, but yeah, that hit. 5 damage. Okay. I'm bad at this DM thing.
You're doing fine.
And that was 3. Woo! I'm bad.
Just your
No.
turn.
It's
Oh, wait,
frostbitten wolf.
3.
And put it in quotes. I recommend not putting spaces when you do dash N.
Alright, there we go. Number one's turn. Number one is right here. He's gonna move there. He's gonna shoot a icicle at you, Ambrose.
I will deflect it again.
Alright. What is your AC? I need to know.
17.
17. Okay. Okay, so 17.
3 plus dex.
Total of 10 damage in total.
I reduce damage by 11, which is everything, so then I can use a key point and throw it back.
Okay, so does it do the exact same damage? Because there's a problem with that.
No, it doesn't.
So it just does the base damage. Okay, so then it would do
It does the same attack.
But it's different because you're frostbitten, which makes it an auto crit. So would you auto crit the wolf?
Is the wolf frostbitten?
No.
Then no.
Okay, so then it would just do. I'm taking the first numbers from those rolls. So a total of 3. So go ahead and make the, or just make. I'll make it attack itself.
Plus 2, I think, so. Yeah, and I throw it back at 1. It's fine.
Alright, and the icicle, you catch it in your hand and you definitely throw it back and you hit it in the shoulder and just like Bugs crossbow shot, it just tears off one of its, like, the top of its shoulder. As it still keeps advancing to you. Like, they seem to be able to take a hit and not notice it.
And for Brock.
It's number 4's turn.
It's not very nice to meet these guys.
He's gonna move right there. And he's gonna fire at you again, Ambrose. I'm sorry, you're like the only person in the range right now. Are you gonna deflect this one as well, or?
Yep.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna roll 2d6.
I'm not gonna throw it back, I just deflected.
2d4. So you do all of it again. Yep. And you aren't throwing it back?
No, I'm just deflecting it.
Oh, I forgot to bring up something before that I wanted to talk about.
Yes.
So Cutting Words is a College of Lore Bard, and it is a reaction, and I can add a Bardic Inspiration die either when a creature rolls to hit, before you tell me if it hits or not, or for damage, and I can reduce it by a d6
Okay.
with the Bardic Inspiration. So just like I can do that which I don't know how we're gonna do that. Like before I know if it hits or not, I'm gonna know if it hits or not. But I don't know Ambrose's armor or anyone else's armor. So hopefully, does that work?
Like, it's after
I
the
can-
fact, or
Yeah. Like I just don't know how else to do it because it'll automatically say if it hits or not.
You can just add the health back,
yeah,
or
we can just do
yeah.
that.
How do you mean? Like
We check what you roll to see if it would miss, and then if it misses, then we just give him his health back.
sure. Yeah.
All right. It is now Balazar's turn.
Okay.
I just saved your butt.
They have positioned them very poorly if we still want to keep the bridge. For you see, Balasar still has an improvised fireball.
Oh.
So, can I throw the firebomb to land in the empty space in front of Wolf 6? Which would
If we-
catch him, Wolf 1, and Wolf 3.
45 feet. And what's the radius of that?
It is a homebrew weapon, so it doesn't really have one. I'd just be throwing it.
I think you still have been
Brian?
It's pretty much the same stats as oil. So roll it.
Stats of oil.
Okay. You would roll a d20 for accuracy, and then it's up to you. Oil flask works.
Okay.
You could throw it like I was thinking more than 20 feet because that's the main part of the homebrew is just the effects of it. So like 35 at the most.
35
and-
at the most.
Yeah. And on a hit, the target is covered in oil. If the target takes any fire damage, the way I had it is the oil had an inherent fire property,
Yeah.
and so it is 5 damage over the course of 2 turns if they're hit by it. So
Throw it
Just
at me,
5
Bowser.
flat?
Yeah, 5 flat.
Okay. And
Because
it's
oil, that's how oil
and
works.
and it's fire damage, so you would be 10 flat damage. Okay.
Yeah, and it lasts for 2 turns if something's hit by it. And what is the 5 foot square ground covered in a 5 foot square? Yeah.
You would have to hit someone specific with it then, wouldn't you?
I think, Brian, what you did was you made it so that it lands in it kind of splashes. So if I landed here, it would catch Wolf 6, Wolf 3, and Wolf 1.
That's a pretty big area. I was thinking more like a 10 foot square area. So you would determine whether it hits Wolf 1, Wolf 3, or actually no, it would either hit 6 and 3. Yeah, it would either hit 6 and 3, or it would hit 1, 6, and what is it, 4?
I gotta zoom in. At most, from where you are, I'd say you could hit 1 and 3 if you threw it in a middle square.
Or you could throw it at me, and I could use my key point and throw it at them.
But that would do the same thing.
Oh yeah. I was
So if
just thinking because I'm closer.
Between 1 and 3, I'll hit both of them.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, then that's what I will do.
Alright. Go ahead and roll the hit.
That's just a d20, right?
Yep. What
Son of-
modifiers do you add? Oh, wait, it's improvised, isn't it?
Yeah.
So you're not proficient with it, so you wouldn't have.
You can like throw a javelin.
Yeah, like I'm good with throwing weapons.
Yeah. But it's improvised. You don't have proficiency with fire bombs, do you?
It's a homebrew item, right?
Yeah.
So I need to check and see if you're proficient in martial ranged weapons.
Weapon proficiency is simple and martial.
Yeah, we can add your since it's thrown, we'll add your dexterity to it, and your proficiency
Which is-
so +4 to that, which is 10. It still wouldn't hit, like. But if it hits that spot, it still catches on fire, though, correct?
Yeah.
Alright. So, as you throw the firebomb towards the wolves, you hit the spot that you were aiming for, and as it busts open, the flames start to, catch fire on that board of wood, and it only lasts for about maybe 5 to 10 seconds before the flames gets put out. It seems that the cold and the rain going on is putting it out. The plank of wood that it hit is charred, but it hasn't broken. You have your normal action if you want to do anything with that.
Okay, I guess I'm just gonna hurl a javelin at one of them.
The regular javelin or your lightning one?
My regular javelin. I do not want to lose the lightning javelin.
Alright, you got it. Go ahead and roll for it. Alright, and your javelin goes soaring over there. Do you want to describe?
Balasar kind of winds up and hurls this javelin at it like a ballista and just embeds it in its front right shoulder.
Alright, and as it does so, it crashes in. It's hard to see from the angle, but you can see that as the javelin hits its shoulder, it breaks it like ice, and it's embedded coming out the other side of its leg. Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
No, I think that's all I can really do.
Net next, please. Alright, it's number 2. Let's see, where's number 2?
It's at the back.
Yep, he's at the back of the pack. He's gonna start moving forward right about there. And he's gonna shoot over 3 at you, Ambrose. Are you going to catch it and throw it back, or?
I'm just gonna deflect it.
Okay. Let me go ahead and roll for it. For a combined total of 10. So if it's 10 and yours was 9, you still deflect it, but you just reduce the damage?
I reduce the damage to 1.
Okay.
If it hits me.
If it hits you, so let me roll a 1d10 or 1d20. 5 plus its attack, which is 6. So no, it misses. The icicle goes flying at you, but you duck out of the way as it goes flying past you.
Close one.
Alright, it's Otto's turn.
Let's see. All right. Otto's gonna cast a firebolt at Frostwolf 1, and he's just gonna point his finger out, and some like red energy is going to appear at the end of it, and he's just going to say, "Sorry, Mr. Wolf." Gosh.
English?
And this bolt, like everyone who's like around you, Balazar and Ambrose, you just see like this bolt of like fire go whizzing past you into one of the wolves at the front of the pack, and it just shatters into icicles flying everywhere. Blood spills over the sides, and its chunks just fall over. Balazar, your javelin is hanging off the side, but it's still there.
And then I will. Let's see. I will move up, just to like right here,
Alright,
and that'll end my turn.
alright. It is number
I thought you said you couldn't cast Fireball!
It is
Oh,
number
that's-
6.
That's called
Look at-
Firebolt.
What's the difference?
A lot.
This
Well-
one's much. It's just a smaller version of it.
Well, that was pretty scary!
This wolf comes running up to you, Ambrose, now that it can make a stray break for it, and is going to try and like dig its teeth into you. Can you deflect that?
No,
Okay.
it's only missiles.
Okay.
Unless he's shooting me from point blank.
No, he's biting into you with it. That's why I was wondering like, if it can be used. Like I don't know how it works. Like if a weapon can be used. Like take a javelin. Like you can just stab someone directly with it, but it's technically ranged. So I didn't know if you could deflect that.
It's only thrown like objects,
Okay.
and I think magic in some cases.
Can after I see the roll, if before we determine, Bug might end up using, so I guess we'll see what happens.
It is a
Yeah.
22 if you want d6 and subtract.
Yep.
Right. 5, which makes it a 17, which is his armor class, so it still hits.
Man, I'll remove a.
But I'm defending, right?
Are you defending? Like, did you use something on your previous turn? Like, I have no clue what you're doing right now.
My
Funny-
AC is
funny
17.
monk things. If it hits your AC, it still hits.
Okay.
So like for Hugh when his AC is 14, if they roll a 14 or higher, they hit. So as this wolf runs up, it like digs its teeth into your arm, and as it does, you feel that stinging pressure as it pierces through and the cold goes through your body. But then it sort of siphons it out of you, and you don't feel as cold as you were, but it stings a lot. Oh, I didn't mean to remove all effects. You still have Enlarge and Reduce,
Mhm.
Which last for...
It lasts for another 9 turns or rounds.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot I had enlarge and reduce, so all those missiles that I threw back should have had plus.
As soon
Plus
as they
6.
as soon as they leave your hand, they go back to normal size.
Okay.
Alright, it is your turn. Oh, okay, so Drogos will be the counter to keep track of it.
Yeah.
It is your turn, Drogos.
All right. So Jorgos is gonna move right here, and then can Jorgos see a moment?
Are you
One
asking
being-
if he can see the wolf
Yeah.
in front of Ambrose?
Oh, no, just the square I'm thinking.
if you do your snap to center and look, it'll tell you if you can see or not. You cannot see. Because he is in the way.
Right. If I move here, can I see it?
Go ahead and try again. For this purpose, yes, you can see it. It's weird on the hitbox. You can see if you're there.
All right. Drogos is going to cast Misty Step right there. Boom. And can you do a 15-foot cone in front of me?
I can't do cones, but I can make a like a circle.
It's just a 15-foot like circle in front of me.
Like that.
Yeah.
So if you'd be targeting multiple targets, you would just be hitting 3. Unless you're specifically like targeting multiple with something that has a wider range than that.
I think I can.
I think the cone might be 15 feet long, right?
That's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah, so I think he would hit everyone, right?
5, 10, 15 is on the, like, if it's a cone going straight from him, it would be the line where Frostbite Wolf is. Like that one that's in the circle.
Never mind, okay.
Yeah, I still have some movement left over, so I'm going to move up 1 square,
Alright.
and I'm going to cast Burning Hands,
Alright.
targeting all 3 of those wolves. So it's 3, 2, and 1.
3, 2, and 4.
4, sorry, yeah. It's hard to see, because I have to have it zoomed out to see all of you and them at the same time.
Nothing.
What level are you casting this at, by the way?
As a one, Oh, I forgot to cast Misty Step. One moment. I spelled hands wrong. You love to see it.
Man, these wolves are cold as ice!
I believe of their biology, they are quite made of ice.
I think they're willing to sacrifice
Their love.
themselves! Oh yeah, when Bug used cutting words, by the way, he basically turned to the wolf that was attacking Ambrose and made like a wolf impression. I guess it wasn't good enough.
Oh my god.
You have to put all the names in quotes.
I'll do that next time if there is a next time. Ryan, those are really distracting right now.
Good. Kill things, Magic Man.
They're all dead.
Yep, because they only have
Yeah.
20 HP and you do double damage.
I like your fancy words, Magic Man.
Alright, so shall I explain what Turgus does here?
Yeah.
So as Turgus like teleports like in front and then like walks and like he just slowly walks and his like hands start to like burn a lot and then he just thrusts them forward and an infinite amount of fire just comes out engulfing all the wolves.
And much like the others that have been hit with fire, they just melt into a puddle of like blood and bones that spill over the side of the bridge.
And then as right after Turgus just turns back and then winks. Like so it's like you can just see his red eye.
He turns to the camera.
You can see Cameron hits finger guns right after. Just kidding. He doesn't do that.
Alright. Is there anything else you wanted to do on your turn?
Oh, I'm gonna actually no. I'm good. I'll do it.
It is Mr. Hernandez's turn.
Who is Ambrose covering?
What do you mean?
That's 6.
Okay.
It's
There's only-
Who's
like
covering
the
the name of 6?
It's just 6 left.
Okay.
Drogo's just barbecued 3 of them.
half of them.
Just for later reference, Mo, if you go into the pin, you can see everyone that's fighting and who's dead and who's not.
What? The
Hit,
pen?
hit the pin messages,
Oh,
and then
cool.
the first one. Everyone who's fighting, who's dead and who's not.
Nice to know.
As your
One
arrow
health.
strikes into the arrow, it chips away at like its neck, and it just falls off, and it just looks at you.
Its neck?
Yes, it's made
Uh-oh.
of ice. Like, yeah, and it just looks at you and starts growling. But as it begins to growl at you, Mo, and Drogos, Ambrose, Balazar, and Buck, you see this too. You just see a faint like white light coming from over on the other side of the bridge, and you just see a beam go flying past you, Drogos, that you have seen before, and it stabs right into the wolf. Let me add these people to combat, and let me reveal them as well.
Whomst?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And I wanted to give the wolf.
Is Bug's
Oh God!
is Bug Bolt still in that wolf that is just getting hit by a beam?
Yes.
Oh, a beam has foiled me yet again! I hate beams!
Oh no, I've always hated skeletons.
Oh,
Gentlemen, I am positively rattled.
clip Balzar off.
But did it not add them? What?
It did.
It added 3 of
Did
them. For
It didn't add the big one?
not yet, no.
Okay, let me try this
Ambrose casts Fireball.
again. Oh, was I supposed to? Oh, I was supposed to do it there. Oh, moron. I apologize for taking a minute.
No worries.
There you go.
Nice.
And I will make.
Oh no, he has a +3 instead of a +2.
Oh my god, he has one. He has
He's
plus
greater.
everything. He has +1 on everything.
the enlarged femur.
Does
How
he,
do I
how
how do I
different-
cast things out of combat? Like the AOO, like but it's a spell.
I think it is just AO.
Okay.
What is the distinguishing difference between a greater femur?
I was gonna get to that, but
Oh, I'm sorry.
it's not gonna work because I'm dumb. So I'm just gonna roll the damage.
Yeah.
17,
Oh!
and it has to make a DC of. Let me take
Everyone gang up with the beam wizard! Hurry!
a look. Alright. So, as this beam goes flying past you, Rogos, you recognize it as a beam that you've been hit by before, and it strikes into the wolf behind you, and it absolutely, like, it glows white, and then it implodes, a piece of it going everywhere. And, and stepping out of the mist, in front of you, you see 3 skeletons, and one in front of it is a little bit taller than ones that you recognize. Its bones are black like the rest of them, but what you notice about this one, other than it being a little bit taller, is that its sword that it is carrying is like, it's complete, like it isn't broken like the others, and as it looks towards you, it's just silent. All of them are silent as they start to walk towards you.
Oh!
Which one had the bow or magic?
Greater one, I think.
Greater.
The greater one. Otto, you might want to stay back! That beam doesn't look too friendly!
Right, it is number 2's
I
turn.
don't like beams or skeletons.
I'm fine with skeletons, I just hate
I
beams!
am so dead.
He's gonna run up to you, Drogos. And he's gonna swing its broken sword at you. And it
Max
slashes.
damage. Max damage.
And it slashes at you, and it catches you off guard, hitting you like above the shoulder, and the tip of it piercing in. As it rips it out, it just looks at you, not making a sound like the other ones have. You will need to make a concentration check for a large reduce.
Yep. It's check concentration.
Conk,
Jack CON.
Conk.
conk, conk.
Oh,
Okay, conk, just conk.
you're so big.
Yep, you are still big, Ambrose. Alright.
Why is every British? It said you weren't concentrating on a spell in it.
Oh my god. Okay, it's number 3.
Stupid bug! Stupid!
It is gonna run up to you, Drogos, and slash at you as well.
Dead.
And it swings at you, but this one, like, whiffs past you. You now, realizing that you're being ganged up, you just dodge out of the way as it slashes towards you.
I said jungler. Need help, jungler.
It is number
What?
1's turn. Wow, these guys actually rolled pretty high.
Oh, we're in the mountains.
He runs up to
the
the
jungle.
the other side of you.
What does meat hot mean?
Meat hot sorcerers are being killed in your area.
Oh,
It also swings with the same force, but you dodge out of the way the other side.
I was going for the whole hot sorcerers are being killed in your area. I'm glad.
Or
Devil
meat
Fist
hot
dead.
femur number 1.
It is Bug's turn.
Yeah! I hate beams! Bug is gonna weigh his options here. And he could either help his friend who was being ganged up on, or he could attempt to murder the man with beams. Bug is going to shoot at the beam wizard. Does he have a clear line of sight here?
You would be trying to shoot over. That's 3 on that side. Yes, but you can manage it because it's
Okay.
shorter and he's bigger.
Hmm.
So I would say with disadvantage. But you have
Oh.
pack tactics, right? So which gives you advantage.
I'm not within 5 feet anymore.
Oh, okay.
So looking at looking at where Bug is, it seems to him that helping his friend might be the better option here. He doesn't want someone else to die. And so, he is going to pull out a little piece of paper and look at all the things he can do. You guys think these skeletons can appreciate a joke, or do you think they're so stupid? And he turns to the rest of the party.
I don't think they've got a funny bone in their body.
Well, that's not gonna work. Bug is going to. Does he have a clear line of sight on Femur 3 then?
Yes, he does.
If he moves up one square, is he gonna have to do like acrobatics on the rope bridge?
Yes, because you would be
Oh.
on the rope instead of because Ambrose is
Yeah.
right there and he's a big lad.
Then he is. Bug is going to. It finally kind of comes into play here. So what Bug was doing with the rope and the knives is he has tied knives underneath his clothing of both arms. There's one in each of his boots, and there's a knife tied to the end of his tail. And so Bug is going to pick a boot dagger out of his right boot and attempt to huck it at Femur 3.
All right.
Yeah!
All right. You want to describe it?
So what Bug does is the one in his right boot is his default one, and so with the sort of the standard sort of flair that he does, what Bug likes to do with his weapons is have his tail give it to him, and so he sort of like doing sort of a feigning hand motion that he's used to when trying to distract people while his tail does work. He sort of puts his hands out in front of him in a distracting motion, and then quickly goes down sort of to his waist, where his tail is waiting, handing him one of his daggers, which he then takes, pinching the point of the blade with someone who is very practiced with throwing knives, and he hucks it right at the skeleton's head, which is much like what he did to one of the skeletons back when they were in Seward's place of business. And so, with that same sort of skill and focus, the knife goes hurtling through the air, and I guess embeds itself in the skeleton.
Yep, right in the skull, in between the eyes. Like it just chips away at the in between of its nose hole.
I want that back after! Is Bug's bolt gone, by the way, when the wolf exploded?
Yes, it looks like it went.
Oh!
It looked like it went flying over the side of the rest of it. Balazar.
I hate beams!
Balazar's javelin is being currently stepped on by the skeleton on the left of Drogo's. Is there anything else that you wish to do on your turn?
Bug is going to. Good question. He doesn't want to get in the way of Balzar, who he thinks wants to move up first. He's actually going to move up behind Ambrose.
Alright.
And in his turn there.
Wait, where are you on the map? You just disappeared from me.
What? I'm behind Ambrose.
For me, it says you're currently inside of Ambrose, but okay.
What? Really?
If you know where you are, that's fine. It is now Ambrose's turn. Yeah, Drogo's 8 turns. Yep.
Ambrose is going to advance.
Alright.
He's going to punch number 3.
Okay.
He's then going to use a key point. He's gonna punch number 1.
I wonder why he's doing ×2 on that.
Oh wait, I attacked.
It's fire damage.
Yeah,
I
but they're not
attacked
weak to
Fiend.
fire, which
I
is
attacked-
crazy, too. Oh, he attacked
I
the
attacked-
Frostbite Wolf. That's what made it weird.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
he attacked that frostbite wolf.
Which I should have
Sorry.
in combat. I will.
Femur 3.
That's so funny. Like, wait, why is it ×2? What? They don't have like vulnerability to fire. Hold on, let me quickly look at the list and see if there's any more I need to remove. Yeah, I need to remove all.
There-
15. So let's go ahead.
So that would have hit probably.
26.
I did 5 plus 4 plus 2. So I did 8. Plus 10. And then I did
Gosh.
15. I did 15 damage to Femur 3.
Let me take a look at his HP.
Attack 3.
3 has already been attacked. Minus 15. Okay, yeah. Let me go ahead and move him.
Oh yeah, I forgot you to move it.
HP.
Hey, Bowser!
Yep.
Watch out for the beam wizard!
Don't worry, I've got him covered.
Is there anything else?
I mean,
do you want to use a key?
real fun,
I think you did use a key.
I- Yes, I did.
How's Mo doing, by the way? Haven't heard from him in a while.
And then with my last attack, I will punch number 1.
Alright, do you want to describe these attacks?
Ambrose wanted to take the teeth of the 2 frostbite wolves, but they died before he could grab them. So for the first one, he just kind of opened his jaw and then twisted sideways, so the jaw came out of its socket.
Yeah.
And just kind of like took his skull and jawbone, and then
Crack the other one with it.
holding the jawbone in his palm like a like brass knuckles. He punches number 1.
My man slaying 400
That-
donkey's
that probably
jawbone.
And as you hit the femur 1 with it, the like jaw in your hand disintegrates on him, as it does the rest of its body. Is there anything else you wish to do in your turn?
Yeah, I will move backwards.
Alright. You have the mobile feat. Never mind.
Yep.
Lol.
Lol.
Most broken feet. Yep. Put on a monk. Yep. So is that was like your movement? Like that's the rest of your turn? Or
Yep.
next is
That is my turn.
Balazar's turn.
Balasar is actually going to sprint to take the dash action, and he's going to run straight up to Greater Femur while pushing Femur 1 out of his way.
You don't have the feat for that. You would take opportunity attacks from 2 and 1.
Okay, I can tank it.
Alright.
That's what Brock said.
That's what
That's
Brock
what
said
Brock
when he
doesn't-
died.
Brock doesn't have 45. Brock didn't have 45 hit points. Brock
Like
can kiss
4
my
now.
ass.
Brock had better armor, though.
Wait, I thought they had this. Oh, he had a shield. Never mind. Oh, wait, shouldn't that shield be added to your AC?
Is he proficient with shields?
You have to be
Sure.
proficient with shields, though.
Just from a shield, Balzar?
don't think
Light, medium, and shields.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, add a +2.
I have it in my inventory.
Let me add
He's
He
it.
been
said
like
before that
holding it. Yeah.
He
Yeah.
said before that Balthar was holding it. He just forgot to
I'm adding
equip
it
Is
to
the
the sheet, so
weapon-
it does.
is the- Is the weapon you're using one-handed, or is
The
it
Yeah,
weapon-
the
versatile?
longsword
The
can.
longsword is, but he has it like he can use it two-handed, which now he can't do.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. So just keep that in mind.
If you wouldn't mind, go ahead and update your sheet because I added the shield, which gave you +2 to your AC.
Sure.
AC is 17 now. Would you look at that?
All right, and let me go ahead and have 2 and 1 attack you.
Huh? It didn't update his AC.
We go do that
Okay.
next turn.
Maybe.
You sure?
No, it didn't update. It doesn't. It didn't automatically update. Let me see.
Yeah. We'll see.
What should his AC be now?
17.
17.
I'm gonna look at the pin stuff. But yeah, you can do it manually for the time being. The attacker is you. Attack not found. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do that one more time for 2.
We're really good at rolling 9s.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna do 1 as well. You know what? Yeah, we'll go 2. Why not? And the other one crit failed.
Oh.
As you go running by it, Balazar, it tries to swing at you and it throws its katana off the cliff.
Oh no, he's gonna punch us now.
He's
arm
gonna
come
hit
off.
us with his calcium deficient arms.
His arm come off too. It just your arm pop off and just.
No, just the broken like katana. Is there anything else you wish to do? I think.
Uh,
you,
Yeah, I still have my major action, which
but
is
you,
just
you,
going
you
to.
dash though.
Dashing
I
is a
can
major
go
action.
back.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
I
No,
not?
you can't.
No.
Dashing is a major action.
Oh, hang on. What else can I do then?
Um,
Do
nothing.
you have any bonus
Minor-
actions you can use? Because you used your main one to dash, which is
I
why
don't-
dash is like you don't use it that much.
Think so. Frenzy, danger sense.
I can dash as a bonus action because I'm a monk. Maybe that's why you got confused.
I think we were just ignoring about the rules about it at one point, and that was the only time I ever used it.
They're in D&D command zone.
That was
Yeah, no.
during the Darthag fight because we were all technically out of combat.
Not the fight. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was.
No, there's nothing I can do.
It is Mr.
So I'm in his face now, so he has.
It's Mr. Billy Bong's turn.
All right. I'm gonna. Let's see. Going to move. Right here.
All right.
And could I, if I use like a ranged attack, could I shoot them like through here?
Yes.
Like, okay. Got it. Let's see. I'll go ahead and attack Femur 1 with Firebolt.
All right. That's a pretty good cantrip. Wait, is it a cantrip? I can't remember.
Yeah,
It
is.
is, yes.
Yeah, that's really good. Hugh had the choice of taking that from the cleric list, and he said, "Nah."
The dying's more fitting.
I like the idea that it's like finger guns, but with a real gun.
It reminds me of like the cool Jimmy from Jimmy Neutron, but Otto's face doing the like finger gun with firebolt. They just
Yeah,
couldn't.
he
it was
just.
like they couldn't handle the Billy Bonk style.
Hey, can whoever made the black box and the yellow writing delete that for me?
Yeah, he just points his finger, and pretty much the same thing happens.
All right, and that bolt goes flying out and it hits Femur 1 in the chest, and it knocks a couple of its ribs like out, and they clatter to the like the bridge as they disintegrate. And he just turns and looks at you for a moment before turning back to Drogo's.
Yeah, kill all the skeletons.
Is
Have
there
one
anything
thought.
else you wish to do, Mr. Billy Bonk?
That'll be it.
Next is
Hammer's
Femur,
Emperor's here in front of me!
who is going to turn to you, Balazar, and you can tell from looking at him that he is just slightly taller than you are, and he wields like a full-fledged katana. And he
Wow, that's
brings-
impressive. Balasar's like 6'5".
Mhm.
Oh no.
And
You're
he
the
brings
smallest
it
member
up
of this.
and tries to
Okay.
swing down on top of you with it. And as he swings down at you, you dodge out of the way of it. And as the katana swings and it hits the wood, the top of it glints a little, Balazar, and you see a beam forming and it shoots out at you.
Fucking what?
Yes.
A laser beam throw.
Watch out for the beams!
Not the beam.
It's ICAST,
What's that?
right?
Yeah.
For-
Well, no, yeah.
Yes, it is.
Oh, I need to do that, yeah. I hate how it works. Oh, it's because I didn't put it in quotes. Funny, haha. Oh my god.
Ryan. Sorry, Bug.
I'll just roll the thing. Alright, can you make a constitution save for me, please?
Emperor, what's happening? I hear fighting!
Alright, you succeed. So you take half of that, which is half of 15. It's rounded down. So it'd be 6?
7.
6 or 7?
7.
6. I'm gonna go with 6. And Balazar, as the like tip of its katana gleams a little bit, you seem to freeze in time. And as you look around, you can't really see anything much around you as everyone watching sees Balazar's body flash and glow white as he's frozen mid-action. And Drogos and Bug, you recognize this as what has happened to you as two beams strike into the stomach of Balazar and it knocks him back a little bit.
No, the beams!
He's just gonna roll his eyes really heavily.
Balazar, I told you to be careful of the beams!
And he just looks at you, and that ends his turn. It is now Joseph's turn.
What did he even do?
He lunar beamed you.
I don't know what that does.
It does damage. That's all you need to know.
Got it. It's the hurdy beam.
All right.
Beam
So
of hurt.
first things first. Joe's gonna use. Is gonna twin spell Ray of Frost and hit Femur 2 and the Greater Femur.
Alright.
Quotation marks, right?
Yeah, the quotation marks aren't our friends.
There we go, and then the cast is spelled with one S, not two.
Cast.
Oh, it's Femur.
I have bug fungus proficiency.
What?
I'm sorry. Fucking what?
You've got to toss me!
Oh no.
I don't know.
Oh dear.
Proficiency.
I think that counts as an improvised weapon.
Improvised individual.
Bug is very improvised. How dare you?
I'm
Ambrose.
working on something that I hope will be funny.
There we go. Oh, I crit him. Or he did no damage, so it doesn't matter. Wow, I did so... 19... Sorry.
Like, explain.
Oh, yeah. So, Drogo's left hand turns, like, really icy. Then he, like, hits it on Femur 2, and then it ricochets off his ribcage, off the ground, and into the greater femur.
And the coldness hits both of them as they stumble back just a little bit, and then they just, like, almost like mechanically go back into place and look at the respective targets, greater femur being Balazar and 2 to you.
Alright.
Is there anything else you wish to do?
Drogo's is gonna spend another 2 of his sorcery points to get back a level 2 spell slot.
Alright, you got it. Anything else?
That'll do it.
Okay, so go ahead and move on and let you do that. Alright, is Mr. Hernandez's turn?
Feet. Attack. Well, actually, wait, how far is my movement? 2.1, 35. Alright, I'm gonna move to there. Then I'm gonna use my short bow.
Hitting number 1.
Yeah.
What was that mean, Brian?
Yeah,
Was that?
crit.
Oh,
My God!
This arrow goes.
Darth
Why'd you-
Killer.
Why'd you do it with advantage?
Because I thought I was within advantage range.
No,
You don't get advantage.
no advantage.
Why
If
can't
I'm
I?
out-
At least
It's
it was
only
the
if you're.
first- It was the first attack, at least.
yeah. So it
That wouldn't have mattered.
20.
It would have crit no matter what.
Yeah,
No, you weren't.
No, you know what I meant.
yeah. But this arrow goes flying directly at it, and it goes like in the nose hole, and it busts through the back of its skull and goes flying off the cliff as it falls to the ground and disintegrates.
Nice. I'm
Is there
proud
any-
of that.
Is there anything else you wish to do?
Nah, I'm all set.
It is number 2's turn. Who's gonna take another stab at you, Drogos?
And really taking a stab at it.
And it tries and
Oh.
slashes at you, but it's too cold for it to really gauge, and it's been hit a lot, and it just misses you as you duck and dive out of the way.
Haha, ice.
That man is dead. That man is also dead. It is Bug's turn.
So, it's sort of crowded. Bug can't really get past anyone, can he? Not easily.
Not easily. Unless someone let him through.
Ambrose, you gotta toss me! Can I use, like, my movement action to have Ambrose toss me?
Technically, that would be an attack on his part. You can prepare for it for when it's his turn. If you plan to have him throw you.
No, I think I guess he's just gonna try to squeeze through.
Just prepare an attack reaction and set up the reaction to be like if you get close enough to someone.
Or you could do that if Ambrose moves out of the way, then your attack goes off. But you'd have to specify the target.
I think Bug's just gonna try to go between Mo and Ambrose. Just gonna try to barrel through.
Alright, do you guys let him through?
I let him through.
Yeah.
You can move through there, but at the cost of 10 of your movement to get over there. So you would go like, you would be over on the other side with what?
Right here.
Yeah, right there. And then so that's 5, 10, 15 minus. You still have 5 movement if you want to move another square somewhere.
I'll move to up again to the right,
All right.
and then Bug. Bug's going to cast Bear's Endurance on Balasar.
All right.
That's the one that gives him temp HP and con save advantages.
He already has proficiency in con saves, but yeah.
It's more for the temp HP.
Does that give him? That wouldn't give him anything if he had advantage on advantage, right?
No, it gives. Let me check. Let me write. Give it to.
Wait,
You're
was this about me having proficiency in con saves? What?
Yeah, you're proficient. You're a barbarian. You're proficient in concentration saving throws.
I am?
Yes.
You're a barbarian.
Oh.
He gets 11 temp HP. Balasar! I bestow upon ye the power, and then I do a riff on the lute.
By the power of Grayskull.
By the power of this terrible bridge, live! Zap! And then the strength which he feels is imbued in, and it's almost as if you can hear a bear's roar through the strings of the lute as I strum them. And with that, Bug is going to end his. Can he still prepare a reaction? He hasn't done. Right?
Preparing
No.
The ready action is a full action, isn't it? Or is it a
Is
bonus?
it? Oh, never mind then. No, it's fine. Bug's turn's open. He's hanging out.
It's a
Is-
full action. Yeah.
It's Ambrose's turn.
Right. I can't throw him. I can't. I could squeeze through, I guess, but might be difficult. Just because of my immense size, I'm gonna try to like squeeze through here, and then jump over Drogo's and punch Femur 2.
Oh no, Sad Machine.
So you're gonna like move right there and try and jump over Drogo's to the other side.
Yeah.
He's going to teleport behind him.
Can you make an acrobatics check for me, please? Drogos, can you make a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Yeah. I want exhaustion. That only affects ability checks, not saves, right?
Yes, I think it's later levels that affect saving throws.
All right. Oh come on.
How does enlarge reduce affect weight of the person?
Oh
Does it?
yeah, it does.
Oh,
What?
no.
Yeah.
One second.
Oh no.
I thought it would be easier because I'm giant.
You take up a lot of space and you're trying to jump over two people.
Ambrose is
Well,
about
I'm not
to
jumping over like Mo.
Its size.
Oh, yeah, I
its
am.
weight. Its weight is multiplied by 8.
Oh,
Give me a
Drogo's
moment.
dies?
I need to look at Ambrose's
Joe.
weight.
Joe, you might need to change the name of your next campaign.
He's 160 pounds times 8. So
Oh,
160
no.
times 8 is 1,280 pounds. I
No, Chad Machine.
No, Time Machine, you're still big.
I need
This
I'm gonna
meme
roll
I'm
this.
making is so much more relevant.
He did fail a
I
death
need,
save.
I need to roll. I'm rolling this off camera. I don't want you guys to see this.
Wait,
I want to
wait,
see it.
when he gets hit, doesn't he need to do a concentration save?
It's going to do so much damage at once. I'll probably
No,
die.
as it will contact you before it smushes you at all, thus making you do a blast concentration check to see if it continues down, killing you. Because
No, I need-
Initial contact that's not because force isn't gonna transfer all at once. The main
I
issue.
don't think he can think that fast. I don't think anyone can.
Okay, I rolled. For
Ambrose moves at the speed of thoughts.
What health are you at, Drogos?
28.
Okay. Oh my god.
No, I don't like
no.
that.
Oh no.
Hold on, I need it. Okay. So, Drogos, you hear thumping behind you, and suddenly the thumping ends, and you hear, and everything above you, like around you, everything's dark. It's very dark, and as you're looking at the other femur, he looks up, and suddenly you are both crushed by a giant version of Ambrose, and you suffer 18 points of force damage.
Oh my god.
It was
Did it
three-
instantly
I'm at
kill him?
10 health.
It was 3d10.
Do I
Oh
crush?
my god,
Wait, what
Joe.
about the skeleton? What about the femur?
He's still big.
Hell yeah!
There's a concentration check. I'm still giant.
And it was what? It's femur too, right? It's
Yeah.
femur, okay.
You can't hear Drows, you can just hear. "Mm." He's still alive.
Yeah.
You're both underneath them.
And everyone sees Ambrose crush Drogos and femur.
I am never making Ambrose bigger again.
You
Not my
got him.
fault.
Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn, Mr. Jorgensen? You would have to spend any movement you have left getting up. You're currently smushing 2 people.
Have I killed femur too?
No.
I will get off Drogos then.
You're never getting bigger again.
And that was only 30 of my movement. I still have 20 movement left.
Using it would be 10, so you can move 20. Still.
So
Don't
I'll
steal
move
my gun.
5. Hit femur 2.
Okay. Remember to add the D4.
Hey, Drogos, you doing alright?
Other than being literally crushed, yeah, I'm fine.
A bit flat.
Yeah.
Man, if only you knew some healing techniques, I bet you would be okay. Oh my god!
Potion princess.
And I have 5. No, I have 10 movement left. Can I move over to greater femur?
Let's see. Yes, you can.
And I will attack him.
You don't have any key points, though.
I get 2 attacks.
Are you level 5?
That's a level 1 thing, I think.
Is
That's my
it?
martial art.
No.
Oh, you mean the unarmed strike? The unarmed strike thing is a bonus action, I think, after you first attack. They do get something at level 1 like that, though.
Go
So I'll
ahead.
use my
an
bonus
unarmed-
action to
unarmed
attack again.
strike. Yeah, it's like an unarmed strike is a bonus action at level 1 for monks, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Okay, go for it.
It's the thing that he didn't
Oh,
read before.
yeah.
Monks have a lot of stuff.
Yeah, that is a
It's
level 1 thing. It's under martial arts.
It's
I just
not
haven't
tec-
used it at all because I forgot about it.
It's not technically extra attack, but
It's extra attack.
It is extra attack at level 1.
At level 1.
You have only rolled 4s on the first, like, damaging thing.
Alright, is there anything else you wish to do on your turn?
Nah. That's it. I'll just crush Drogo's, kill guy, punch this other guy, do monk things.
Yeah, do monk things. It's Balazar's turn. You have just watched out of the corner of your eye Ambrose crush 2 people and deck other people in the face, and you just got shot with a beam. There's a lot going on right now.
Balasar is going to swing his sword and attempt to split Greater Femur in half down the middle.
Alright, go for it.
It would just be
Hey.
normal longsword now.
Hey,
Yeah,
Caden.
longsword.
Hey, Caden, can you send me a picture of Drogo's?
Just get the one.
I
One
need to
moment.
find out where's the picture
I'll-
of Squidward
I'll-
flattened.
no.
You know the one I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you-
flat Squidward.
like when they made like the sculpture of him and accidentally Patrick sat on him. But yeah, is there anything else you wish to do on your turn, Balazar?
I don't think I have any more attacks.
So yeah, you cleave into him, but it just knocks a few ribs out. Like he's still standing and looking at you. It is Otto's turn, and where you currently are, you couldn't realistically hit him because Ambrose is in the way, and Balazar is also on that side.
Otto's just gonna calmly walk right here. And that'll end his turn.
Very well. Alright, it is Greater Femur's turn. Seeing this gigantic person just deck him in the face, he's gonna turn his attention to Ambrose and swing his katana down at him. Or rather up, since they're about... He's a little bit taller than Greater Femur with this enlarged reduce. And much like you saw before Balazar, as he swings down and hits the wood beside Ambrose, him ducking out of the way, there's a glint and a beam fires at you, Ambrose. And I'm not gonna attempt to do it because the bot's broken with Lunar Beam for some reason, so I'm just gonna roll for it.
He's
Are
got.
you-
Make
Not
a
perfect.
Constitution save for me, please.
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh,
Bye-bye, Ambrose.
let me look at Ambrose's HP.
He is dead.
He's knocked out, I think.
Unconscious.
Yeah, he's knocked out.
Yeah, this everyone looks towards the fight going on, and Ambrose, everything for you just freezes. And much like you've seen before happen to Bug, Drogos, and Balazar, everything seems to freeze for you as you glow white and 2 beams hit you, and they hit you with such force it knocks the wind out of you, and everything starts to go blurry as you fall backwards onto the back. Does Enlarge and Reduce stop working on him if he's unconscious?
When they're unconscious, yeah, it goes away.
Okay, so and you see things shrink, like it's very awkward how things are going. Like you were big, he missed, but this light just seemed to struck you, and you fall back, and things are going dark, and the only thoughts that you can hear are just thinking like, Boris CC, like, will he help me out here as you fall down, and everyone sees Ambrose fall down and shrink. Let me...
No, he will not. Sad.
No,
There are no gods
I
here.
meant to more.
Oh, I'm at -1 health, that's it.
Alright.
Oh, wait. Not -1, -4.
Drogos, it's your turn.
Yeah.
Enlarge and Reduce has its all. There we go.
Well, I'm checking something real quick. All right. So So Jorgo's going to use his bonus action to take the back bar of the splinter off and sprout his wings again,
Alright.
much to the displeasure of Bug.
What do you get your wings out? Does Bug have to roll a wisdom save or something, seeing Drogo's wings unprepared?
Also, I need a shrink.
Throws it out.
Bug is used to obscene imagery.
So Jorgo's going to fly up.
Is
and-
Ambrose's hit points exactly at 0?
No, he's
Oh, he's
at
at
negative
-4.
4.
I thought he was
So
at
the
-1,
Buzzy.
but he may be
-4. Because it was 25 and yeah. And then from the air, he's going to cast Ray of Frost on Femur.
Alright.
These effing quotation marks, dude. Come on.
And you fire down at him, but you're still getting used to like using your wings, and you kind of stumble in the air as you're firing, and it just hits the floor, like the plank underneath him, and freezes it.
Oh, that's awkward.
Is there anything else you wish to do?
That'll do it.
Alright. Is Mr. Hernandez's turn?
Let's see. Oh, it's too far down. Wait. If I'm right there, damn, I can't slice him from there.
You can shoot him.
You
No,
still shoot, yeah.
I just wanted to Punjab dagger him. I mean, Punjab dagger. Alright. Let me check actually my inventory. Okay, yeah. Attack. Nice.
Alright, and this arrow goes piercing into his shoulder and just absolutely slices it in half. Like it hits the blade part of the shoulder and it just breaks into pieces and disintegrates. Its arm is still intact, but it's missing its shoulder and it looks very much wounded.
Oh, let me kill it! Let me kill it! Let me kill it! Let me kill it!
Is there anything else you wish to do on your turn, Mr. Hernandez?
Well, I guess actually I have that
Wait.
help action,
Wait a
right?
section. Balazar and Drogos are Balazar's within 5 feet of Ray or Femur. Roll for sneak attack damage for me, please.
How do I do
Yeah.
it? Just
Just roll a
1d6.
d6.
It's 2d6.
2d6.
Come on,
You stole the
gotta
kill.
kill. 1 health.
Hey!
Mo is so good at stealing kills.
That's kind of what I do.
I mean, he did
Stealing
a ton
my
of damage.
fucking
Not really
kills,
a kill.
Yeah, I know.
He did what, 17 damage here? Yeah.
Perfectly. That man said.
And as it pierces through its shoulder, it like stumbles around before just trying to swing at Mo in like a retaliation, but he's already disintegrated and the blade falls to the planks below him and also disintegrates. And everything goes quiet.
Nice.
Let's go to Ambrose. You need to make your first death save for me, please. I'll just end combat.
I can't do a death save while not in combat.
Oh, okay.
No, you can. I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
That's not good.
No! No!
If anyone wants to do anything, they can.
Drogo's gonna like fly over, land on it, and then do a medicine check on Ambrose.
Alright.
That one.
I got them heals right here!
As far as you can tell, nothing seems to happen, Drogos.
But yeah, but can you do
But
the
you
funny
can
healing
tell-
thing? Him first.
You can tell that he is very injured.
Yeah,
Oh, he's hurt.
From my understanding of the rules, casting healing word on him will.
Instantly revive him and he will wake up
Yes.
with 3 HP. Yep.
Okay.
Jervis's wings are still out.
We
by the
take
way.
a short break after we find out what happens.
I think it should automatically do it, shouldn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that automatically do it for him? Does it say he?
It should, because it's -7. It's on him. So we're not in combat, so I can't tell its hit points. But
So I was at -4. Now I'm at 3 or 1, whatever.
3.
Whatever.
yeah, so that should be So you're at 3 hit points, and you have regained consciousness. Bug, standing over you, he kneels down beside you, and just plays his lute very close to your ear. And the melody which comes out of it is very slow in this sort of picking, which it's almost like climbing up a staircase in its motion of the words. And on the last highest note, you wake up, Ambrose.
And as you come to, Ambrose, there's this feeling of just pain, as it seems like the beam has struck your soul. Like you're very disoriented, and as you look around, you just see your compatriots around you, checking you, making sure you're okay, and looking down towards your chest where you were hit, you just see a little radiant type burn.
I told you to watch out for beams!
Yeah, there's a.
I did warn you.
Put me in the cave. Yeah.
Balasar is going to a fireman's carry Ambrose into the cave.
Alright. And does everyone else go into the cave as well?
Yeah, and while Jervis is walking, he's going to put the plate back onto Splinter to retract his wings.
And you are now in the cave. Feel free to move to whatever.
Cave.
As you look in there, there just seems to be an empty fire pit in this cave. It looks like someone used to stay here, but they didn't use it too often. You just see just rocks in a circle of what looks to be fire pit with some wood that you can tell has been lit before, but it can still be lit.
Jervis is going to cast Burning Hands on it.
Alright, sure enough, the flames come up just fine, and you have a nice insulated room away from the cold that you can heat up at. And if everyone would want to do what they want to do on claim spots to lay out in camp, you can. And we will take a short break while I get XP going. And we'll be back after that.
Alright.
Shouldn't me and Otto be hit with that because it's a 15-foot cone?
I'm centering it right onto the fire, like hands over it, and no, nothing's
What?
going out.
Don't you have prestidigitation?
No, I don't.
Why'd you use a spell slot on that? Me and Otto both have prestidigitation.
Because I
Whatever.
still have a Cider of the Sea. Wink.
Dumb. Anyways, I took Balasar's javelin from the bridge and I gave it back to him. It was right next to Bug when we were
Hey,
gone.
the funny throwing stick.
Bug's down 1 bolt though. It's very sad.
And with that, we will be back after the short break.
Woo!